looks at that as an opportunity for him to keep upgrading his Diddy, to make his Diddy stronger. And because of this, he's starting to actually get some good results out of it. No stranger to getting top 8s at events. Here comes K9S Bruce against Psyche, who knocked Foe out of the tournament, leaving him in 9th place. Let's see what's going to happen here with the Arizona versus SoCal battle. And mind you, K9 used to live in Arizona, so it's almost as if Psyche's like, yo, come back, yo, know your roots, man. Come back where you came. Come back, man. Yeah, come back, man.
Jeez, look at that jug of water, man. That is a man who stays hydrated.
This guy is, you know what's crazy? I never see K9 work out, but he's buff AF.
It's all them pop-offs, dog.
Yeah, and
all that pop-offs using energy. But anyway, man, it looks like K9S Bruce will be popping off with the Diddy, while Psyche will be staying with the Sheik. Now, I mean, I felt like this will obviously be an upset too. I think everything up to this point, this could be Psyche's tournament, man. If this man gets like 3rd, 2nd, possibly even 1st just because the way he's playing, yo, breakout tournament or performance for this man. I know he's probably known around his area, but oh, no, that's no skill, my guy. He said, get out of here. Using that, what is it, Jarvis? Jeeves the platform, serving up that stock real quick. Like, hey, man, I got you, bro. Just land right here.
I'm telling you, man, Psyche, I was talking to some of the cats yesterday after the tournament was over, and they were saying, Psyche, please.
Calm down, man. Calm down, man. It's game 1.
And
game 1, man.
I saw my man SS looking back. He was like, that's my boy, man. He from Arizona. But that's his brother.
Chopper style, boy.
And here we got the instant replay.
Do it again.
Right now, I feel like...
Here we go, man. Get the chopper style going.
My man is telling him, come back to Arizona. I don't know what you're doing in Southern California.
All right, so K9S Bruce already off of that Diddy. He said, bad idea. Let's go ahead and rock this Sheik ditto.
You know what? I feel like him busting out that Diddy was like whenever you pull out that starter in your Pokemon battle, it's like, all right, I'm going to just put that Pokemon out there, see what he could do. And the moment he gets off, all right, man, let me bring out the real big guns, man.
He's trying to level it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me put that. All right, let me just switch this out real quick.
Yeah, man. You know, got that level 5. All right, that's just maybe level 50 Diddy. I'll give him level 50. But his Sheik definitely close to 75, even 100 maybe. K9S Bruce, really great player. There are times where I've seen him play like even the likes of Nairo and almost win. All right, so let's see what happens. He's no stranger, of course, to the Sheik Ditto. Every single week, there's always a K9 versus Void Grand Finals. So that's probably why we saw him opt for Diddy, because there are times when he faces Void in the Grand Finals, he may try Diddy to mix him up. And in response, Void might change characters if he's not feeling it. Right here, though, Psyche looking comfortable in the Diddy matchup, forcing K9 to switch it off.
Yeah, man. Right now, K9 looking extra comfortable in this match, at the very least. Catching him with that 4th throw bouncing fish, not going to air dodge that in time. And just like that, man, you know, he's showing you he's got the skills to win the Sheik Ditto. He must have really just wanted to try that Diddy out. You know, luckily for him, he does have a couple games to work with, seeing that we're in 3 out of 5.
Oh, you're definitely right about that.
Because that is something I would not do in a 2 out of 3 situation.
Nah. In a 2 out of 3 situation, game 1 counts. 3 out of 5, game 3, if both players are tied, is usually most crucial. Oh, goodness.
Again.
Wow. K9S Bruce needs to watch out. And look at that. It was almost as if he was trying his best to do the same thing, but the platform was like, nah, you didn't give me no tip.
Oh, here. Yeah, see, Jeeves only helps out Psyche, man. Psyche is Batman right now, and that's
definitely.
That's his butler.
Look at him. Oh, okay, K9. Is he going to try something else? Not bad. So far, K9's still in the lead.
Nice. Oh, here we go. I saw the perfect pivot in there.
Okay, K9 almost brought it back to pre-patch days. Didn't quite work out for him.
Nice. Oh, no, I was like, not again. If he gets another 4-day right here, this could be... Oh, no.
Psyche.
Oh! Okay.
Ooh, that was a good jump by K9.
Also really good DI. He DI'd up instead of out. Therefore, you know, forcing him to... Oh, that was nice. Forcing him to have to jump and go for the bouncing fish instead of just being able to bounce the fish out. But good stuff right there by K9. He was about to drop that game. Ooh, managed to get out the way and then got the pop off. What's up?
The way Psyche was looking at him, it was almost as if he was like a devious villain, you know? He's like, all right, you might have taken game 2 from me, but will you take game 3? This is the question right now that's on everyone's mind. Right now, we're back to Diddy Kong. Well, I mean, K9 was on Smashville. Okay. And Smashville against Sheik is definitely a bit risky. Let's see what happens here. What stage? Oh.
All right, so we got FD. Basically, you know, but I do like the choice of which FD you going with. Omega Pokemon say it's kind of dope. Thing is though, why is he doing this? All right, we saw what happened first game. I mean, there is no Jarvis or no Jeeves anymore, so like you don't have to worry about getting carried off like that. But still, man, I feel like he was still getting outplayed in neutral for that to even happen in the first place. I mean, I'm not gonna doubt him just yet. Maybe he really doesn't like Smashville against Sheik, you know, as did he. Well, right now, you know, he's getting off a little bit. The
walls of Fairs are definitely working out in his favor. Fair, one of the toughest moves right now to deal, the toughest move to deal with, it seems, from K9 as Bruce. So, I guess, yeah, look at him. He's trying to mix it up, using the Fairs, sometimes trying to mix in even the side B grabs to catch Psyche off of his game. And right now, you know, it's funny. K9 usually counterpicks this stage. This is his favorite counterpick, and Psyche instead going for it leaves me to wonder if this is an Arizona thing or what.
I think maybe he said you want to go to FD, and then K9 asked, is it cool if we go to this Omega? And
Imagine.
And he's probably like, I guess, I don't like, I don't know. Like,
that would actually be really funny because knowing me, if I was playing anybody in a tournament, they asked me
to go to a certain Omega, I'm like, nah, what you know about this Omega, dog?
I'm like,
you know something how?
They definitely want to benefit off of it, you know what I'm saying? Shoot. Uh-oh. K9 already trying to set up with a grab probably with these down tilts. Once the percentages get higher, he can get those down tilts into an up smash.
Okay. Oh, nice spot right there. Catching the back roll.
I thought K9 was about to scheme off of the... There it is. All right, he manages to get it. And he had a rage too. So good call on his part. Going for the down tilt up smash.
Yeah, Psyche almost had a good DI for that. Like, he DI'd and missed the second hit, but not the hit that mattered, which was the last one.
Yeah. Yep, so it looks like K9's entire game plan right here is to cut off Psyche from his aerial pressure. It's like, all right, cool. You think you could try to pressure me with your fair? No, deal with this fair instead. Deal with these back airs. Yeah. You can't. He doesn't want Sheik to control the pace of the match. You know what I'm saying? Ooh.
Nice stuff. Nice weight right there by Psyche. Getting that up air. So he's getting himself back into the building or back into the game. But as you said, man, you know, he's definitely doing a really good job with the anti-airs. Anytime Psyche, you pretty much just see the way that K9 is approaching. It's a lot of, you know, short out forward airs, and since it's such a relatively fast move, it's pretty safe. So if he catches Psyche in the air, as you alluded to earlier, he's just going to get that free damage.
Yep, but right now, K9 Bruce was in the air for quite a bit, and because of this, he's already at 87%, and he keeps air dodging into the ground too, which is a bit risky. I like him going for the backer just to kind of force Psyche off stage, and he had a banana trap right there, but Psyche avoiding it really well. That was good. You saw how K9 drifted behind the banana peel, trying to give himself a safe zone.
Oh, nice stuff right there, pushing him off stage yet again. Now, K9 on ledge, getting the roll in. Oh, that was very unsafe. Almost losing the game for that one right there. Lucky for him, pre-patch.
Yeah.
Now for no pre-patch.
He has a banana in hand. Woo! And, yeah, with the DI.
Yeah, good DI right there. DIing really far out and jumping away from that situation. And, okay, man. K9 definitely going to be looking for the down tilts right there. Which you see a lot of Diddies in this situation do. Very fast move to throw out right after the roll or, you know, out of shield. And then it leads into that great up smash. So
looks like K9's going to have to not be as obvious with what he wants to do because Psyche's holding shield quite a bit. Getting grabbed here. Oh, that's a stock.
Yeah.
And the game.
So K9, man, I mean, he was doing all right there. It just, you know, Psyche had that crucial string in the second stock that just got him up from like 0 to 80. The man just could not hit the ground. Next thing you know, he ends up closing out anyway. So good stuff right there for Psyche. Once again, as I said, if he ends up winning this, match, this is another upset for him. Put it on the books.
Alrighty, it's crazy how even after both players chose their characters and they got ready to start the match, Psyche was still looking in K9's direction as the game was starting. It's kind of scary. I wonder if he's looking at K9's controller as he's playing and not looking at the screen. That'd be hype.
Knowing what you about to do the entire time.
It's like, I know where you're going, DI. I got you.
Yeah. The first person I remember doing that, to my recollection, was Xbox for, you know, like rest setups, and then ESAM does that for Thunder setups. So,
oh wow! I didn't know
he
that.
knows if he needs to do up throw or down throw. You look at your controllers,
Damn.
and then he does that.
That's crazy. Well, I'll say one thing right now. Remember how you mentioned that his Sheik probably would have been a better choice? I mean, it looks like it's working out really well for him.
Yeah. To
the point where I feel like if I were to ask K9 why he opted for Diddy, it's maybe solely just to upgrade his Diddy.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, maybe he just feels like he's really got it in the bag with the Sheik. That, like, he's like, I can throw a couple games away. As he's already thrown away 2 games right now, you know, Psyche only needs to win 1 more to go ahead and advance to it. K9's going to make that pretty difficult for him. Nice bouncy fish.
I feel like K9 definitely is trying to make the road harder for him to winning this set, solely because now he doesn't have the counter pick advantage. Uh-oh. Psyche right now trying to see if he can maintain control. He does have the rage on deck. Already at max.
Oh, yeah, there it is. That DI was not going to help him at all trying to survive that. I think he was probably going to die regardless because of how much damage he had. But DI straight to the ledge, getting out that situation. We'll see if he can go ahead and bring it back. Got him at 79%. Ooh, okay, had the perfect pivot, but ended up grabbing the wrong way. Ooh, man, I saw a perfect pivot there too. All right, K9.
I mean, when Void's your roommate, sooner or later.
You got to learn eventually, man.
Look at this guy go, though. He's still trying to hold on to the stock. Psyche here. I like that, pulling back a little bit, trying to see if maybe he could cover a roll, possibly. I know a lot of people did mention that forward throw is the new 50-50 setup throw for Sheik, so probably that's why you saw Psyche opt for the up B, but K9 had the right DI. Oh, that was a high grenade, my man.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So appearing over the ledge right there. Kind of unfortunate. Not taking too huge of a punish. The Psyche special. Catching mad people with that.
And GimR not a fan of that. He's like, really? You could just use your recovery move like that?
And then he managed to grab ledge right after that too. So that was super safe because, I mean, who's going to try to punish that?
Yeah.
Standing straight up to that jab. Nice stuff by K9. Oh, okay. That is enough to finish. Didn't look like it was going to be enough to finish.
I wonder if he got the cross up.
Yeah.
Because you know how when you go for the up air, then you go right past them.
Sorry, DI'd it wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is a crazy setup because Psyche definitely went straight up. And the real mix-up, too, is there are times where people will expect the cross-up with the up air, so they'll try to DI the cross-up, but instead you're doing the regular version. And, yeah, that's just insane that Sheik has all those options. And right now it looks like they need a word from Aposl. Here he is, co-founder of VGBC. You know, when it comes to VGBC, a lot of people think it's only GimR, but Aposl, he puts in a lot of work to it. Make sure to
get you follow him at VGBC_Aposl.
Yeah, and say his name right, too, because they actually spelled it APOSAL in the program. They're like, we have a VGBootCamp here featuring Aposl. And
I was TK Brizzy with 2 Z's and 1 E.
Really?
Somewhere in there I was TK Brizzy.
They got me as D1.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone spells your name wrong, I'd just be like, my man C1 in the building. What?
E1. I'd be salty.
But you are rocking with T1 right here, the Terminator.
Ooh, let's go.
Basically.
I kind of like that name.
T1?
T1, yeah.
How about it? Anyway.
Let's go.
So we out to Battlefield. This is, pretty different from what they played on so far. So we've had Smashville. Then we had Smashville twice. Then we had FD twice, basically, or Omega Pokemon Stadium. And now we're on Battlefield. So see how these platforms come into play. For both these competitors. This is Psyche's counter pick, though, so he's the one who wanted to bring the platforms in the mix.
You can definitely see the comfort that K9 has using Sheik in this matchup against Psyche, right? You know, even though Psyche's he's somewhat keeping it close here. Both of these guys are going fair for fair. K9 trying to see if he can catch him out of there with the forward tilt, but I could just see that K9's way more accurate with his punishes, with looking way more confident with his movement as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the real problem is right now with Psyche is that, yeah, they're winning about the equal amount of exchanges, but he's not getting the correct follow-ups on all of his things.
Yeah, man.
So where he should be maximizing damage, for when he gets it, he's not, and therefore that's why he's losing right now.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
All right, grenade out there trying to, bringing it on stage right there. Not really agreeing with that situation, but that's going to back though, still holding that stage positioning.
Yep. In that situation when he beat on stage, I was sort of expecting a harder punish, but sometimes grab, might just be as good. Because you still get some damage, and it's a setup, right? I mean,
he could have just thrown smash, but it's a thing. It's a thing that we talk about analysis paralysis. It's basically when someone does a move just so off or so out of their character that you're like, what? And then the first thing you do is always the worst option. Because usually you're in shield, you're like, let me grab this. Someone lands on stage with up B, you probably could smash it. You're like, let me just get this grab.
It happens.
It happens to a lot of people.
I was gonna say, K9 when he saw Psyche come up from the edge like that, it's really interesting how he was able actually to punish his normal getter. But Psyche with that up smash coming in strong.
I like it. That was smart right there. So he kind of faked him out, jumped on that platform. K9 probably thought he was going for an up air. Landed on the platform, immediately got him with that sweet spot up smash too.
That was really good. Telling K9 not to feel comfortable air dodging like that against him. And now, with this low percent, Psyche actually has an opportunity to get some combos together. K9 has actually Psyche has a decent amount of rage.
Yeah,
to do
I mean,
combos.
I think this is a good amount. 68%. Not gonna blast anyone too far away, but enough for Sheik to still get some good combos in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
K9 needs to be careful though, man, because again, this is the last game here in the set versus Psyche.
Look at Psyche's movement right now, though.
Oh, so that's another thing I wanted to mention. The players were saying that whenever they play Psyche, Psyche feels like that kind of player that will hold back during a set, and then as time progresses, out of nowhere, he'll start showing his true colors. K9.
Oh my God! He didn't even look like he was even close to that ledge. Magnet hands.
Yes.
I need to make that an emote already.
For sure.
His magnet hands.
Whew. K9 he's getting very confident now, trying to go in with these grabs. He can't get too obvious because Psyche is going in with these rolls. Oh, this time he probably heard us. He was like, yeah, you're right, smash attack, but pick the wrong one.
Stand up into the standard get up into the roll right there. Standard get up after 100%. I always point this out. It's very unsafe. If someone's ready for it, you can get hard punished. But right now, K9 actually respecting him a decent amount. Missing the grab though, he had the right idea.
Ooh. And Psyche. K9's being pressured. He needs to take center, but Psyche's not giving it to him. That's a stock.
There
K9 is out.
The hand is out. Good stuff to Psyche. Once again, another upset coming in from him. Now, I will say, K9, hold on, man. Just a moment of silence for K9 real quick.
Well, he decided to go Diddy, and that, going Diddy during the set definitely put him in a tough situation.
It did not bode well for him at all. He lost both of those games, so that was, those 2 games that he could have to stage Sheik possibly ended this a lot earlier, but Psyche managed to do it again.
Yeah, K9 putting his head down right now. He's not too happy, but at least he's not a lot of people whenever we're back.
We're back, man. Hold on, man. All right, I'm looking over here, man. All right, man.
He's good, man.
Yeah, he doesn't. Not nearly as bad as what most people would think.
Yeah.
So good stuff for K9 for not destroying anything or anything like that. Like everyone is like, oh, K9 just got lost. Time for him to leg drop someone. Nah, man. Today he's taking his loss in stride. Keeping it silent. But it's unfortunate that he had to go out like that. He had the opportunity to give himself 2 extra games if he decided to stay with his character. But at the same time, as you said, it's all experience, man. Even if he didn't win, the second game that he played with Diddy was a lot closer than the first game. So, yeah.
But in any event, Psyche, props to him. Moving on in the bracket, I feel like we were definitely talking a lot about K9, but Psyche definitely deserves the props because right now he's on a warpath. He's leaving a lot of people dead. After dead in the bracket, dead in the water. If you call the losers bracket the water.
Ellie Gold dead in the water.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, man. But enough about that, man. Good stuff for him. He's going to be moving on. He's going to play Scat next. I'm pretty sure, or actually, I think he's supposed to play someone who one of the winners or losers of this. I'm moving too far ahead in the bracket. Yeah. Regardless, coming up next for you is Nairo and Tyrant. So we're going to see some DSS and Meta Knight action. Always happy to see Tyrant play because once again, one of the top reps for Meta Knight. If not one of the only reps from tonight, we got Tyrant like Leo, and then I remember Ito. I don't know if he still plays as much from NorCal, but yeah, Tyrant definitely top of his class as far as Meta Knights go. Always innovating the meta game for that character, and he's gonna keep on going. I don't know what he's doing right now. That neck action.
That's the Tyrant, dog. He's trying to get himself into the zone.
Starting on Smashville.
All right, so Tyrant versus Nairo. It's going to be a really interesting winner's semis match. Going straight into it, no hand warmers. All right, let's do it.
Oh, okay, so looking for the tornado right there. Actually going to get hard punished. A clean 28 right there from Nairo. Kind of a little bit of a custom combo. I thought he was going to go for the up B, but this is, post-patch. I feel like if he went for the up B pre-patch, that might have been something. Right now, though, Nairo playing so dominant in his first game, first stock, has not even taken percent yet. All this kind of started with a very reckless tornado that Tyrant threw out, landed him into a combo that did about 28%. And ever since then, he just hasn't really been able to get anything started. Oh, here we go. Looking for the back air, not getting the back air, but still getting that forward tilt.
Yep, just trying to see if he can get that setup where he knocks him down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny, you know. Looking like the good old days.
Oh, and everyone just missed an up B. Oh, no.
And Tyrant running it back.
All right, so double up, missed up Bs right there, where Tyrant actually gets the opportunity to punish Nairo for going for that up B. Surprised Nairo. I don't know why I thought he was going to go for like up air to up B instead. You know, a little safer, but yeah, just a little bit off the mark, and it's losing stock for it. That's how volatile this game can be, man.
Yeah, Nairo's going to have to be careful though. You know, looking for those opportunities to get KOs on opponents. He has like the grab, and also that was good by Tyrant.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not gonna you know, stay in the shield or spot dodge like you expect me to. I'm just gonna grab it.
Tyrant right now playing really, really well. He's trying to cover everything. Trying to see if he could get the DI right there out of the LB, but Nairo got him.
Yeah, I have to say, man, this is a very stark contrast from like what happened at the beginning of this game. I have to say, man, you know, he had an idea, did not work out for him. Nairo got a lot, and then Nairo went for a punish that did not pan out for him, and Tyrant just kind of ran with that momentum ever since.
That's it. Nairo's he has a lot of work cut out for him here. But, you know, with the rage, of course, it helps the players out. Nairo with the almost risky-looking recovery, but my man still came back, though. Good roll back. Tyrant was definitely scheming to get that forward smash on wake up.
I feel like when he did that recovery, if not like Tyrant decided to go off stage and do like anything when he was trying to air dodge back, he probably would have got it. That probably would have been the game. You know, he didn't have the opportunity to go for the tether because he was under stage, and if Nairo or Tyrant would have pushed him any farther under the stage, probably would have just died. And to make it back up, that could have been still living.
You know he got scratched right there, right?
Yeah.
That is insane. What?
Okay. What a way to go out right there.
And now, man, Tyrant is definitely not happy.
All right, so here we go. This is a couple mess ups right here, as you can see. Went for the up B, was off the mark, and then, you know, he just comes back up. He has another chance at getting it and gets it the second time.
Oh, man, and here we go. Tyrant trying to shake it off. This guy's a really sick player. He's like, let's go back. Probably not too happy about what happened in the last game. Knows that he can do it. Okay, here we go. Already trying to see if he can just keep forcing Nairo off stage. As far as dealing with Zero Suit Samus's neutral is concerned, watch as he tries his best to just avoid getting pressured by Nair. Ooh, nice. The immediate back air as well. Okay. Oh, there it is again. See, those neutral airs, man. He can't get hit by him. Or even block it. Nice.
Yeah, he's getting out there. Well, he actually didn't get a clean punish off that like you were expecting.
Yeah.
Still, he avoided the grab.
Yeah, the fact that
was nice about it. Yeah.
It shows how hard it is for Zero Suit Samus to land the grab. You know?
Now we're doing quite a bit off the stage right now. I mean,
acrobat, dog.
Yeah, acrobat. Always, like, as I said, man, Nairo's so fearless with the way he plays, but I always get a little worried. You know, sometimes like you go out there, do something wild, get punished for it real quick, and you're like, oh, I was out of a stock because I was going too wild. Sometimes you gotta go. You go big or go home. Very nice right there.
I mean, yeah, it's true. Like, if you look at how Tyrant was trying to go for the forward smash, Nairo sure hopped into him with an air in the first stock. No fear. It's like, yeah, you're charging this forward smash. I know everybody else probably won't challenge it, but I ain't scared of you. Oh, ooh. Jeez.
I like it.
Keep power shielding too.
Yo, my man played Brawl with that.
Yeah, he definitely played Brawl too. This guy was one of the sickest Meta Knights in Brawl, dog.
That was the Brawl up B of the century.
Like, not too many people, I feel, gave SoCal enough props when it came to Brawl. You know, like people knew about Mike Hayes, like they knew about Larry, but I don't think too many people really talked about Tyrant outside of whoever really followed Brawl. You know?
Yeah. And Tyrant's really just kind of dancing around right now.
Yep, still making good use of the forward roll, and that thing was a really good tool in Brawl. I'll tell you that, man.
All right, man, just grab ledge right there for that F smash. Managed to connect on the 2-frame. If it he got
spiked though.
He got lucky. Sour spot. He might have actually landed on stage though, just possibly if he DI'd it right. But you know, either way, still getting that good damage coming in from Nairo. Nairo trying to chase him down, catching that air dodge just as well. Oh, almost getting him again
with these setups. And it looks like
Nice.
Tyrant also trying to see if he can catch Nairo on a short hop with his dash attack. Tough spot. Nairo might flip kick. Okay, this time he mixes it up. That was almost a back air from Nairo.
Okay.
High recovery.
Stage it again. Oh, looking for the Nairo. He going for it, man. Nice. Okay.
Oh, God. Nairo's probably going to go out there. He don't care.
Nice stall right there. Instead of going for the kick, he actually just kind of stalled it out, so therefore, you know, Tyrant wasn't going to be able to, like, possibly hit him with a neutral air if he didn't go for the dimensional cape or anything like that.
Tyrant having a tough time getting an opportunity to get a kill right now. Back throw setup.
Throw.
Let's see the flip. Okay, Tyrant had to get out of there.
Oh, we are juking right now.
This is so hype. These guys are just dancing around each other. I'm loving it.
There's an up tilt out of shield right there. Not getting the second hit, but the back air on his standard get up after 100%. I told you, man.
Oh, wow. It looks like
some expletives are said and a little emotion showed on stage.
So I guess, you know how when you were mentioning how K9 wasn't really, you know, emoting? It looks like that passed on to Tyrant a little bit. You know, Tyrant really wants to win this, of course. You know, this is a great player. Tyrant is also a sponsored player. He's part of Enemy Esports. So, you know, he's repping his crew, man. He's trying to show that the SoCal boys can definitely hang. They don't want to see Nairo just come through and show that, you know, this was a free event for him. Nairo, regarded as second best player in the world, doesn't really mean nothing to these guys. But, oh goodness. See ya.
Oh, yeah, off the top right here. The original Bayonetta.
Oh, God.
Dude, just straight up off the top. At 65%, Tyrant already out of his first stock now. I mean,
I thought he was about to just run.
Tyrant's one of those people, like rage works for and against him. Like, his personal rage, where, like, he can definitely, you can see him playing on tilt, you know, getting bodied like in that first stock. But at the same time, though, him playing on tilt has led to some great things, some great comebacks, and some great victories from him as well. Yeah. But let's see if he can go ahead and get that, you know, that coin to flip for him right now.
Oh, opening.
Not liking that.
Oh. Thought Nairo was about to just end it right there. Another opportunity. Probably going to look for an air dodge. Nairo's going to come back. Of course, he's come back every time from that.
And he also reversed it so he can actually get a hitbox out as he is recovering.
Oh, okay, please. Not going to KO. But K9's getting, Tyrant's getting the damage. Oh, that was a solid neutral air, though.
Yeah, beautiful neutral air right there. Oh, okay, so managed to recover yet again.
Yeah,
Tyrant, you know, he's out there.
I have to say, Zeus Samus has ups, man. How does she come back like that?
Nice. Reverse up B right there.
She could be a basketball player.
Man. So Rebecca Lobo out here.
Right? Let's go. Nice one now. Basically forcing time to burn off his jumps by guarding the edge the way he was. Ooh, setup time.
There's the bring down, but
and it looked like
actually gets the I think he was I guess he was a little slow on it. I feel like he could actually punish that faster.
Yeah.
But
and I think he was probably trying to go for a down tilt, but inputted it as a down smash instead.
Nice. Oh, okay. So Nairo slowed it down just a little bit so that before he get out the air one. Comes down with the neutral air.
Oh!
Forward smash, and that will be it. The clean 3-0 from Nairo. It's unfortunate for Tyrant, man. As I said, you know, that rage works for and against him, man. Sometimes he starts playing amazing, and then sometimes he just gets it handed to him.
Yeah. Didn't quite work out in his favor. Well, there you have it. Now we're moving on to the winner's final side. Larry going, good job.
Good job, man. Proud of you, man. Yo, so earlier on, or actually, I got to give a shout out to PG Stats, which is basically the Tackle Stats of Smash 4.
Yeah.
This man is actually, he's been throwing stats at us since the beginning of the set. So basically, we got grab stats between K9 and Psyche, where Psyche got the upset, obviously, but had a grab rate of 44% grabs comparison to K9's 53. So K9 was obviously getting more grabs, but, you know, just wasn't enough for him to finish the game. And then we got some more stats coming in. Going into Game 3 with Tyrant dying on an average at 105 and Nairo falling behind at 97. Averages on death percentages.
That's crazy.
PG Stats, man.
PG
stats. I like it.
These guys are going in, man.
Yeah.
I feel like, if anything, it would probably be more hype if GimR could just, like, feed that to us. Just, like, you know, put it in the notes.
Just, yeah. Just
we have a little... we actually have a little iPad right here in front of us, tablet.
Yeah, Microsoft tablet, something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, once again, you're rocking out with T1 in the building. TK Breezy, D1. And, I heard Donkey Kong. I'm already hyped. So Donkey Kong versus Void, a.k.a. Sheik, will be popping off. Now, Lair, don't sleep on his Donkey Kong. I'm saying he always pulls out in top 8. I don't know if he's pulling out in pulls, but it's always in top 8 at some point in time.
About to send that to GimR real quick. All right. That's hype. We could just, like, communicate back and forth with a fellow caster. Anyway, so Lair versus Void. These guys face off against each other quite a bit. Actually, if the PG Stats homies could send us a quick update when it comes to the numbers. You know what's funny? A lot of these other casters and other esports games, they get information fed to them like immediately. They'll be like, all right, so and they just like have that in their notes. Smash Brothers, we sit there and memorize everything, dog.
I mean, we can start a little notepad around. That's the next step, dude.
Yeah.
Every commentator has an iPad with it right now. Notes.
I actually have. I forgot my iPad at home, so
I got my iPad with me.
I got bodied.
I think that's the next step, man. I'm gonna start bringing my iPad out during top 8s. I'm like, well, see here, like that's gonna be dope.
Man, PG Stats coming through saying Nairo 3-0's Tyrant hitting 60% of his offensive upbeats to Tyrant, 71% through all 3 games. So yeah, Tyrant's gonna have to watch out for those, man.
I mean, like Tyrant obviously getting more upbeats than Nairo's, but I think the thing about Nairo's upbeats is that they pretty much counted. You know what I mean? Like, it was time. Like when he threw them out, he was throwing them out to get that kill. Not to say that, you know, throwing out the upbeat to get some damage that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Some good damage, but just the efficiency of his upbeats comparison, like what's good.
Yeah, it's just that, you know, Zero Suit Samus has an easier time linking those up airs to the upbeats in comparison to Meta Knight.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like Zero Suit Samus's up airs send people to the side sometimes, unfortunately. But anyway, here we go. 2G Gaming Void versus Fire and Dice Larry Lure. And Larry Lure busting out DK, which means Void's going to probably play super safe here, because if he gets caught by any of these grabs from DK, it's going to spell trouble, man. And we're on Battlefield 2. Here it is.
All right, so managed to break out of that real quick. He threw out the back air as he was landing instead of allowing Larry to get that grab that he's probably looking for to get up attack. A little unexpected.
I thought it was a neutral air, actually. It came out type quick. But, uh-oh, good move. Getting out of there. You see how he's trying to play, like, super perfect right here.
Yeah.
Just to avoid Larry.
Yeah, not falling into any of Larry's traps and tricks right there. And, like, every time Larry gets, like, that singular hit, which could lead into, like, a setup for him to wait for someone to air dodge down, he's just like, nah, I'm not the situation, man.
Ooh.
Create space.
Right now, Void, he ain't letting this DK come back on stage. He's like, before you come back, you're going to take all this here damage.
I'll finally get some damage right there. But Void chasing him down with the up smash, not enough to finish, but still some good damage.
Nice. Woo! It looked like a bit of a delay, too, when he went for that. Okay, Void. Void with... That's what you call covering everything, dog. He had the grenade out. He was like, oh, that ain't work? All right, I got needles. And the moment it connected, that was it.
Oh, here we go. Finally getting himself a grab right here. Did not get the neutral air. Another grab. Up air. Not enough to finish. If he gets another grab, though, that should definitely be it. Chasing him down. Boy getting back on with the aggressive forward air option.
Uh-oh. With the patience right here being exhibited by Void. Okay, I thought he was going to opt for a sooner fair, but actually he waited a bit.
The neutral jump or the ledge jump. Actually getting hit, but not punished too hard. Right now, Larry looking for. I think Larry was looking for a roll on, but Void really hasn't been rolling on at all. In fact, he's been doing that option more often. Ledge drop into a forward air. Trying to do it again. Got another one.
Right now, Void just doing an impressive job of just not getting caught by anything that would allow Larry to get an extended combo. Every time you see a hint of something that may just put Void in an unfavorable position, like in the air, Void would just break out of it. Namely the up tilt. That was like the main thing that I saw put like Void in the air. Up tilt right now, yep, helping out and KOing Void since there was so much damage coupled with the rage. And now Void pulling back, noticing that it's not safe anymore.
Yeah, I mean, DK with this amount of rage right here. Oh, double dash attack, okay.
This is tough because now Void has less room to run away.
Oh, neutral air right there. Just barely getting that Larry. Keeping Void in the air. Void having a hard time finally getting down to the ground, but not before taking 54%.
Yeah, man, and you could notice how Larry's just covering so much ground with these dash attacks. Not going to KO yet. Ceiling's definitely coming to Donkey Kong's aid. Let's see, is he going to normal get up? All right.
He timed that normal get up to avoid that down tilt, but another normal get up. Nice air dodge. Good weight right there, knowing that he was looking for that.
Oh, and Void so fortunate. Actually almost got grabbed there, but
thanks that quick F tilt, yeah.
Yeah, thanks to Sakurai actually changing the game engine. Attacks being able to beat grabs. Before, there used to be grab armor and brawl. Not anymore. You saw an instance of Void getting pulled in to Larry. But Void immediately breaking that with the forward tilt, knocking Larry into the air, and now also crushing his confidence in his DK, making him opt for Fox here in game 2.
Interesting concept behind that, too, though, is that even when you break a grab like that, you still take 30%. So, yeah, I mean, it's a cool thing for Sakurai to add, or I guess an interesting thing for Sakurai to add, seeing that it's much different than every other game where grab armor was a thing. So, anyway, here we go.
Yep, we're going straight to Fox, which Fox McCloud definitely is cannon fodder for Sheik, but knowing Larry Lur's combo game, he could do the same if he plays his cards right, namely with the up airs, chaining those up airs time and time again, and he does it in a way where that if you're air dodge it, he'll be able to land it up tilt. So it's like a really mean air dodge trap for people to deal with.
Nice. Let him bounce off the shield and immediately get in that back air.
And here, Void is put in a situation where Larry excels in the most, corner pressure. Instead, it looks like Void actually got out of there quite easily, showing how experienced he is in this matchup. He's going to have to mix up the way he gets out of corners though against Larry, because Larry is really good at just catching on to player habits.
That situation got the down air right there.
Oh, that looked like an up smash situation, but we didn't see the reaction that we would expect right there from Larry. Probably because Larry didn't expect Void to go for that in the first place.
Okay.
Oh!
And, yep, that's going to be it right there. Nice stuff.
Was that a late dash attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, okay, yeah, that's why he was able to just get that up air in the way he did. Get that late dash attack, you're able to act quickly afterwards. Wow.
Oh! Ooh. Called that well before that man even started that phantasm or illusion. He was like, yo, you about to be right here. My feet is already here, delivered.
I definitely heard people in the crowd go, oh, when Void caught that. And here it is. Just like I said, man, this character gets comboed. This guy, Larry, tried to escape, and Void said, where do you think you're going? Oh, tough situation.
He called that roll like that was actually part of the combo. Like, he was already running regardless if Larry was going to roll or not.
Yep. And right here, Larry's corner pressure may be good, but when you're off stage as a Fox trying to side B back on, Void makes it a world of hurt. Look at all that damage already inflicted on Larry. Right now, Larry can't afford to be caught off stage. Ooh,
all right, so side being on stage that time instead of going for the ledge. Smart.
Yeah, he's probably trying to see if he can avoid the needles, or maybe even the down tilt that Void has been going for quite a bit.
Oh, immediate turnaround. So he dash attacked the shield, immediate turnaround for tilt.
Yeah. One of the reasons
up air finish game.
One of the reasons that Void is able to do that really quickly out of shield is because he employs tilt stick. You know, being able to have tilt stick allows him to have access to his tilt options, which he desperately needs now with the nerf of the down throw. He needs those to ensure a KO whenever he's facing off against these top players. So good on Void. Right now he is up 2-0, but these matches are not easy in the least right now. You know, Larry's making him earn all these wins. Right now we're going to go into game 3 in the set, and it doesn't sound like there was a character switch.
Oh, no. I think he's probably going to stay with his Fox. I mean, like, the DK, yeah, it's a good niche pick for him to pick, and sometimes he gets some couple games, but it's something that you definitely want to try or explore in the first game of 3 out of 5. As we said, same thing what K9 did with Diddy. So, except he tried it 2 games instead of 1.
Right now, Larry, again, just showing how strong he is in the neutral with Fox, even against a character like Sheik. Wow. Another opportunity. He has a lot of damage, and now he's looking to get rid of that stock.
I mean, I just see you, I was going to say, man, there's huge damage coming in from Larry at the beginning of this game right here. Nice little turnaround. Oh, did he get it? Only got 1 hit of that. Not get both hits, but still not enough to finish.
With the rage that Void has, will this actually mess up his combo game? Normal Sheik mains, you know, like a novice Sheik main, sometimes even intermediate may have issues, but it looks like Void has the right idea.
Yeah, definitely just extend his combos a different way. Instead of going for like 2 forward airs, he went for a forward air immediate mountain fish because of how far Larry's flew away. Oh, there it is. Nice air dodge catch.
Stalking him from underneath. Really good plays right there by Larry, but now Void doesn't have rage, which means he's able to combo Fox the way he usually comfortably does.
Real rap though, from where Void air dodged, unless he didn't have his jump, he shouldn't have air dodged there anyway. Because Larry was only going to catch that up air if he air dodged. If he would have jumped away, there's no way Larry's going to get there like high enough to catch him. Regardless, oh my God, we are off stage right now. Oh, good tech! Woo! Beautiful tech right there by Larry.
Right now, Void having a tough time stopping this Fox. Larry has a ton of momentum, and this time Larry is DIing the forward tilts correctly.
Oh my God, that DI was
Crazy.
something else. Anyway, DI was wild, but it's Vegas, man. Anyway.
Yep, that's all I could say. Nice. He waited because what happened was Larry expected the immediate grab afterwards. Here we go. Air dodge. Nope.
Okay, the up tilt actually, the reverse up tilt getting extending that combo just a little bit.
Now, even though Larry's in the lead, all Void has to do is knock Larry off stage, force him to recover below the edge with his up B, and Void could actually get rid of Larry's stock. Void a master at getting rid of Fox's stocks in a quick fashion. Wow! Instead, he actually got the hard call out with that bouncing fish, sending Larry to the loser's bracket.
Yeah, Larry kind of made himself a sitting duck right there with that shine. I mean, I understand he was probably trying to stall out his recovery, but I think Void's just too quick to recognize situations for that to work on him. Like he stalled it out. Void immediately probably changed whatever he was about to do into that bouncing fish just because he saw that the shine or heard the shine sound. Was like, oh, you about to do this? Nah, man. Let me show you what's up. And he showed him what's up real quick. That bouncing fish way off stage. Absolutely no way that Larry was going to go ahead and survive that. So good stuff to Void. Moving on to winners finals.
Yeah. And now we got an update from the PG stats. Actually, 21 out of the 37 needles that Void threw out actually hit. Wow, that's crazy. That even got the needles down. That Larry
PG stats, man.
That Void got down. Yeah,
PG stats,
Void
man.
into game 3.
Yeah, I think PG stats needs to make like its own Twitter, so we could be like, follow PG stats for just random stat tidbits about anything, any tournament you may or may not be watching at this point in time. But right now, shout outs to PG Swore coming through and hitting us with all the stats from Twitter right there.
Yeah, I think Swore is the main guy that does the stats for them. So really appreciate it. Always helps out because people there are people that do love having statistics whenever they are watching any kind of like sporting event.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting. Seeing how accurate Void is with the needles. About it's 21 out of 37, like around 65%. Feel maybe.
I mean, I'm not gonna hit you with statistics right now because my math is not on point. But I guess about 2/3.
2/3.
I mean that's also actually that's a little bit under 2/3. 21, 37. That's closer to 40. So it's like 60, maybe 58%, something like that. Anyway, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into this next match. We got Scat finally coming up to play. Scat would have been playing earlier against Fallen, and Fallen was still here, but Fallen was not. Therefore, Scat has moved on, so now he gets to play Tyrant, who just lost to Nairo. So hopefully, some of that fire that he had from losing to Nairo transfers over to this game, and he decides I'm about to do some work.
We also got
myself farther on.
I was gonna say we also got an update from Zan representing Panda Global. Void with a 68% grab rate with 17 total grabs. Larry with a 41.67 grab rate, 5 total grabs. Wow. Look at that, man.
Oh, okay, man. We just got
these guys are going in.
You guys are
I love it.
Mathematicians.
Let's go, man. So Scat versus Enemy Tyrant right here going into this match. Already, Scat showing us this jab lock technology with Mega Man.
I have to say, though, he's got a 0% rate right now on the crash on the crash bombs right now. Throughout one was not successful. But anyway, enough jokes aside, man. Really good work coming in from Panda Global or PG Stats right there. Now, this is something that I've seen a lot of Mega Mans doing lately. But first, because I have a decent amount of Mega Mans in my subgroup that play, right?
Okay.
I didn't really see a lot of Leaf Shield being used, around I say about 6 months ago. I'm now seeing Leaf Shield used quite a bit. I mean, it's a really good option the way they use it too, where they throw out a Leaf Blade, or they throw out a blade and then Leaf Shield and then jump off and Z drop the blade while doing a trump at the same time. It's dope.
I've seen a lot of sick setups of Leaf Shield from these guys, especially Scat, man. Can't wait to see what he's going to do here in the top 8. This is losers quarters right now with these guys. And so in the matchup, it looks like Tyrant trying to find a way to get in without having his offense stopped by the Lemons. Already seeing the dash attack clank with the pellets, which actually makes it a bit difficult for him. Oh, he didn't get the final hit, which leads me to believe or ask, would that have KO'd?
I feel like it definitely would have KO'd, but I'm trying to figure out how he even got out of that final hit is the better question. Oh, there we go. 50% crash rate, bomb rating.
I don't know why, but I just felt like I was watching a Halo game. You know how people get stickied with the plasma grenade? I got a little hype there.
I don't know how long the tornado lasts. But imagine if he did that up smash and they hit him like tornado at the top after the up smash it, because he basically died to where that tornado would have been if it kept going. All right, so it doesn't last that long though.
Okay. One thing, it looks like a lot of these players are holding out, holding in after they get upbeat by Tyrant. So maybe let's see what happens here. Oh, did he hold up there? Because it looked like he was right underneath.
Yeah.
So these players probably mixing up the DI, causing Tyrant to miss.
All right, Tyrant managed to get that back air in there, but not enough to finish just yet. All right, so spraying his way back on stage right there. Kind of reminiscent of like when in Melee when a Falcon or a Fox knows they're not about to make it back, so they start firing those lasers from deep. I mean, he still made it back, but
I don't know why, but when I saw that forward smash from behind the back, that was some A2 Brute type stuff right there, man.
Scoop.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that was the setup right there, but he didn't go for the ledge trump this time. It's a really good setup too. I mean, like the immediate ledge trump actually gets them hit by the by the leaf shield, and oh my God, did he jump?
He needs to watch out with them jumps, man.
Yeah, don't jump out of that, man.
I'm telling you, man, Scat is up to something. That's all I gotta say.
Scat trying to come down with an aggressive option right there, the down air. Don't really see that move being used too much. Ooh. But Tyrant trying to find a way to land. Scat not giving it to him, catching him with the last hit of that back air, actually. The most important hit. Very nice.
All right. And that dude was just dancing in the background. He's like, I'm on camera. What's up, Mom? Look at him. He's still looking back. He's like, yay. Anyway, Level Up Expo. This is losers quarters yet again. Game 2 with Scat up. Oh, Scat looking happy right now. He's like, yeah, I'm going to make it through. I got this. Look at him. That was a confident dap, too. He's like, yeah, I'm in there, yo. I'm the super fighting robot. I'm about to save the world. Here we go. Tyrant going with Sheik. Tyrant's actually been practicing Sheik on the low. I remember when there was a False Saga, he dittoed False to actually, you know, allow to basically like secure the SoCal soil from East Coast domination. And here we have it. Green Sheik, not my favorite color, but you know what? Everyone has their own tastes.
Actually, this is probably my least favorite Sheik.
Yeah,
I think about it. Not really feeling that color. Anyway,
too earthy. And I like the earth, but I don't know, man.
Not with Sheik, man.
Yeah, not with Sheik.
That's not your element. Anyway.
Waiting for the jump. Scat instead pulling back. He's like, nah, I'm not going to give you that free damage. Sometimes it could lead to getting bouncing fish. Or fair, even. Okay, I like the delay there. Whoa! Nice. He just went straight for it. And sometimes you got to do that against your opponent. Because a lot of times, people will just wait for the air dodge. And a top player, they'll be like, what if I don't air dodge? And then you'll just sit there waiting forever. So, good call by Tyrant. Actually just going straight for it.
And the SoCal house, man. Everyone got a Sheik, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Everybody got a Sheik, man.
I feel like there's probably more Sheiks than Clouds, man. I know you were saying we all got Clouds, but
I mean, I feel like y'all still got Clouds, bro.
Get out of here, though. You're right.
I seen the Void Cloud back in the day, man. He was the first person making all the Cloud combo videos, basically, or Cloud gifts.
This Cloud's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. We're trying to catch a roll back on right there with that Metal Blade being thrown backwards. So right now, man, you know, this Sheik has definitely been a good switch. Ooh, under the chin yet again.
Yeah, double jab ain't safe, dog. It ain't safe.
Where Moon at? Wow, okay. Going for an aggressive option right there with that down air. Landing on stage too, so actually got him punished because of the landing lag. So, wow. So he walked off. That was about to be dope. So he walked off with the forward tilt, and then immediately tried to go for a back air. So if Tyrant jumped, he would have got caught by the back air and possibly stage spike.
By the way, I just wanted to give you an update with the PG stats. Green Sheik has a 0% approval rating by the Level Up Expo commentators. Thank you, Esam.
PG stats.
Oh, that's a punish. Okay.
I mean, it wasn't like he was going to be too hard of a punish.
No, no.
I mean, maybe like an F smash.
Yeah,
I could have got
It's
F smash.
positional.
Yeah.
And he got % off of the forward throw. Not bad. And it allows him to get a free pull on a Metal Blade or something, right?
Now, with the amount of rage he has, I think he actually can kill with the up tilt. Like, not even being funny. Like, I feel like he actually can't kill with up tilt if he gets it the right area. Especially if he happens to get on his platform, which I don't know why he would. Still living. Does he have his jump? He does have his jump. Nice metal blade right there.
Wow,
he thought about it. He
turned
it around. He thought about it.
Yep.
Ooh, but that's going to be it. Air dodge getting a body right there.
All right, not bad. Actually making it happen with the Sheik. This guy's been practicing a lot with the Sheik, so good on him for actually, you know, eking out a win in the set right now versus a player of the likes of Scat. So here we go, game 3. Really important game right here in the set. Let's see where Scat is gonna go. Is Scat a fan of Duck Hunt? Does he like the big stages where he could run circles around his opponent?
Oh, okay, no, we hear the Cloud out. So we got some character switching from both characters. We got Scat coming out from Cloud, which a little interesting because, as I said, SoCal House.
Yeah.
Y'all probably practice the matchup quite a bit.
Yeah. We definitely have some Clouds in the building. And Tyrant, not even scared, ran straight up in there and got that quick damage. So he's just going to keep, looks like he's going to keep rinsing and repeating right here with these punishes. Wow. Tyrant's Cloud looking actually a little real. Not saying that it was fake.
Wait, no, this is Scat's Cloud.
Oh, did I say Cloud?
Yeah.
I meant Tyrant's
Sheik.
Yeah. Apologies.
You're trying to call a Sheik counterfeit because he's playing green with a 0% approval rate.
Yeah,
and I feel that.
Not a fan.
Oh, honestly, that hits, like, that's my least favorite limit break move. But the last hit always hit.
Because people stay dropping shielded like too early. Oh, you are so fortunate that there are invincibility frames on that recovery move.
He wanted it all right there. Yeah, he's definitely lucky there's invincibility on that recovery because that was definitely an all or nothing tactic displayed by Scat. He got nothing, but he could have got it all.
This man is making it happen right now. I don't know if Cloud might have been the right decision for Scat. Ooh. Nice.
Wow. So yeah, good DI to land on that platform.
Yeah. The decision to use cross slash as an anti-air is definitely a smart one. You get good damage. It comes out rather quick, but you know, decently quick. But I don't know, at higher percents, it looks like players are able to get out easier. But when it comes to limit cross slash, it's a totally different beast.
He just displayed right there. How's that man gonna get out of that?
Right? He wasn't. It's so quick. And it sounds like an AK-47.
They really do. Shots fired. All right, man. So he's kind of getting overwhelmed right now. Just trying to find a way to get back on stage. Nice usage of the cross slash in the air to stall himself, though.
Yeah.
Avoiding that bouncing fish.
But it looks like these platforms are helping out Tyrant when it comes to tech chasing. He'll combo Scat, and then Scat will just land from like one side of the stage to a platform. Landing on this platform would give Tyrant access to another fair to send Scat off stage, or if he's close enough, he can even squeeze in an up smash depending on the percentage, right? So definitely tough situations for Scat. I myself think that his Mega Man looked the cleanest out of all of his characters. I mean, it is his main, right?
It is his main.
But see what happens here. It's his decision. You know, he's already made it to the top 8 using both of these characters. So who are we to say who he can use?
Mega Man. All right, so he's going to switch back to the Mega Man. Very smart option right here for him to go for.
Dog, I feel like
he had to try it at least.
I feel like Xander Mobus tried to copy the way I said Mega Man. You heard the way he said it? Good try, Xander. Anyway, so we're going to go to...
Everybody getting shot at right now.
Is my mic back? Sorry, guys. Looks like my sound got
Xander Mobus, man. Oh. All right. Nice. Nice yet again. Kind of trying to get whatever little bit of damage he can right here, playing it safe, as he's been doing on the stage. Now, honestly, I don't know about Scat, but I think I would have tried to switch stages. I feel like with the way that Tyrant's playing, it's very like under the platforms, chilling, stopping every forward approach with him just by using needles and whatnot. That Scat doesn't really have a way of getting in, especially when he's already behind. So like, you know, in this game, when you're behind, you're kind of forced to approach.
Yeah.
Because the opponent doesn't really need to do anything. You know, he can continue to approach if he wants to, but he doesn't have to, basically.
I feel like he's like really confident just going into the stage. I've seen him get a lot of good results out of this stage. But yeah, you're right. I mean, Sheik's. Where is Sheik bad at anyway, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying though.
That's the other question.
Yeah, I guess there's not really any place else he could have really taken him. Usually in situations like this, so you do see Scat trying to stay under people and use the very good moves that Mega Man has going up, such as up tilt, or not up tilt, but up smash, up air, and then Metal Blaze being thrown up. But right now, he's not really getting that going for him.
Whew. I like the usage of Rush to get out of potential 50-50.
Okay, got another leaf shield out. Actually just slapping through that leaf shield, not giving no caution to the wind right there.
Ooh, is he gonna jump?
He bouncing fish.
Oh, he bouncing fish. Okay.
To his own death. Yeah, you don't jump, man. Just let that joint ride out.
Yeah, man, please.
Or air dodge or something. I don't know, but you just don't jump. Yeah, but I heard the bouncing fish into the depth animation.
And Scat right now. I'm telling you right now, my man Scat is keeping the Sheik at bay. He has the lead, right? He needs to rack up as much as he can because this is Sheik that we're talking about. And Tyrant is an impressive player. We're already seeing what he can do with Meta Knight, and right now his Sheik is quite scary in his own right.
Oh, scooped up yet again.
Oh, and that's a setup.
Yo!
He almost got caught, dog.
If he would have killed him with that, that would have been godlike. So you know how, like, all right, so basically with characters like Mega Man who have all these like really unorthodox tools, there's like a coupon for one free stock that you get like every like set. So that would have been his one time he would have got that. You never saw that again in this set, but it would have been hot.
That would have been so hype, dog. So it's like, you try to chase me, but now you get caught by Rush, and he already has the up air out there. Scat is such a genius. See how Tyrant manages to get back in there.
Yeah. So right now, man, give it up to Scat, though. A really good lead right here. I just now noticed he's still on his first stock.
Lemons.
Oh,
Scat said, you thought you had me off stage, but I have this present for you.
Yeah, that neutral air actually stalled out that hitbox so he could get under it, and then he came back with the, back air to seal the deal. We got some more PG stats coming in for you. We got Zan coming through saying, Tyrant is punished 44% of his ledge options so far. Scat with 11. So I mean, obviously Tyrant, having a better grasp on what Scat's about to do up his ledge. And that's definitely going to help him get more damage, leading to better stocks. Just didn't happen to pop for him in that last game. So now we are in a Game 5 situation. The Mega Man came back out and has worked in his favor. We got Swar also saying, firing into Game 3, Tyrant's been dying on an average of 121 to Scat's 164. Yep. That boy heavy, though. Ooh. And indeed, I mean, yeah, Mega Man, body full of metal. That boy is definitely heavy. So.
Definitely.
Good stuff once again to the PG stats guys. Moving into Game 5. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he's looking for it all right there. I like it.
I thought he was definitely going to send him down under.
Down under.
Yep. Shout out to the boys that were out there in Australia. By the way, I heard Mr. R1. Hype weekend.
Good job.
Second being Abanango, and third, 9B.
MacD?
9B.
Oh, I was like, yo, what? Let's go, MacD.
But yeah, just basically saying, Bayonetta got third, man. Okay, calm down. Not to you, but to, social media. Game 5, though, so I'm surprised. Scat actually didn't opt to go Cloud. Oh, tech.
So, yeah, very smart right there to go for the, just put the Leaf Blade over the ledge, so he's forced to do something like, forced to maybe even roll on, because he can't really do anything else with Leaf Blade just spinning on him. Like, he actually has to roll on, now that I think about it.
Well, interesting going with the neutral airline right there. But well, then again, I don't think up air was going to KO Mega Man type heavy.
Heavy. Some would say heavy F.
Yeah,
anyway,
I'm there with you. Smart drift back, by the way, by Scat after getting forward thrown. He didn't want to get up smashed.
Air down to the ground. Not looking too risky, but managed to work out in his favor anyway. So let's see if he can go ahead and seal this stock real quick. Look for the back air. Actually got the cross up in the back throw. Not enough. A lot of rage on that, though. I think, he probably would not survive another back row like that. Oh, but the ledge trump. First time he's used that option to actually get a KO in this set. So good stuff. Once again, those coupon stocks. Buy one, get one free. I don't think he's going to get another one like that, though. Oh, nice safe recovery, though. He got ledge trump. Tyrant looked like he was setting up to wait from the grab ledge again, but instead throws out the up air to cover his, his option to get back on the ledge. Nice. Okay. Nice. Once again, coming in from Tyrant, just putting the needles out there, and whatever extra damage you can. And as I said, man, as we said, he's been dying he's been dying at an average of 164, as PG Stats once said. This man is at 180 right now. That boy heavy. Heavy ass.
Oh, okay.
Not heavy enough for that one, though.
At first, I was about to say, that would look like a free opportunity for him to get the bouncing fish, but instead he got that second hit on the forward smash.
Yeah.
Right here, this is Tyrant's time to shine. Or kick.
Damage. Yeah, he can't shine. Yeah. Wrong character.
You're right.
He can vanish. Blink.
He definitely can. Oh, and he's not jumping. Recognizing that he made a mistake before. Too close right there with the forward tilt.
That was pretty interesting. He threw that metal blade straight up just in case Tyrant tried to go for it, like a bouncing fish over him. He would have got caught. Oh! That was, I don't know what. I expect a little more off of that one. Pretty, not gonna lie. All right, rolling on right there.
He's gonna toss him up. Yeah. Let's see the setup.
Yeah, he didn't get enough time to probably play. I'm pretty sure he probably wanted to pull out the leaf shield, but he didn't get enough time or space with that forward throw, so he just kind of went with the next best thing, which is trying to go for less trump.
Oh, you saw his spacing right there on the fair, though, right? He's not trying to get caught. Went for the short fish, but it didn't quite.
Under the chin. He landed on stage. Immediate spot dodge into up tilt. Just right here. Right here, under the chin. Oh, my God. That was genius. Now, as I said, man, like, every option he chose in the last, I was mad late. Anyway, every option he chose in the last section of that, of that game, basically, was, one and dones. Like, I'm going to get the stock this way, never going to get another stock like that. I'm going to get another stock this way, never going to get another stock like that. In his mouth.
I thought GimR was going to get it. Just show the replay of Tyrant actually going in and then getting punished for approaching with the up tilt, because then we could like touch on basically what he did wrong there. But I guess good stuff right there by Scat. That up tilt definitely has some frames of invulnerability, comes out rather quickly, and it's really scary, man. Like seeing how he's making all this progress with Mega Man, a character who not too many people give props to, but we've seen some results from the character as time has been progressing. Noticing how Kamemushi in Japan actually took a tournament, an entire event filled with top tiers, and the level of competition in Japan is rather high. Even the average player there can be a threat, which is why you see so many different names getting top 8 or even first at these events. So good stuff. Not only showing that, not only does Japan have great Mega Man representatives, but the US does as well. So good on Scat, progressing further in the bracket, which, if I'm not mistaken, he has to potentially play the winner. Does he have to play the winner of this Larry Lur and Psyche, which is coming up next? Yeah,
Larry Lur and Psyche. Larry Lur probably going to go opt for the Fox this time, while Psyche is definitely going to stay with the Sheik. I don't even know if Psyche has any secondaries, but the way that man's playing right now, I don't think he really needs it. Yeah. He's definitely doing quite well in this tournament for himself, making a name for himself out here at the Level Up Expo, Cashman Center.
Alrighty, and here it is, man. Larry Lur is getting into position. Psyche also dapping him in turn. And now we're going to go straight into the game. No time wasted. Loses quarters. Here it is. Fox versus Sheik. Now, here's Larry Lur's opportunity to fight the same character that sent him to lose his bracket, but with a different player behind the controller.
Yeah. And so maybe, it's all pretty much match experience at this point in time between these two top players. Like, who knows this matchup better? Right now, it looks like Larry Lur is doing a fantastic job of, as you said, his corner pressure. Man had a hard time getting off that corner, but he finally managed to make it, getting a lot of that damage back, too.
And Psyche showing us that he actually has those perfect pivots down. It's to the point where you could almost expect it from any high-level Sheik, which is great to see how the game has progressed over time.
Okay. Nice.
I think what truly makes me happy about how this game has been progressing is the fact that I swear there was a video, right? Great stuff right there by Larry, by the way. Psyche not actually stopping Larry from approaching with a full jump option to open up a KO opportunity. So good stuff on Larry getting that. What I was going to say is, perfect pivots, I swear people deemed that an impractical option, right?
Yeah.
In the beginning. But look at it now. Psyche.
Okay. Psyche using the advantage right there. Very uncharacteristic of Larry to miss that tech, because he was taking a lot of stuff in that Void matchup that was looking like where most people would have faltered right there. But this time, a tech that I would have expected him to get, he did not get. And now he's off into a second stock and a little bit down on percent. Psyche really good at getting these low percent combos. Also kind of really good at closing stocks out riskily. Like a lot of his stocks are closed out in not the normal Sheik fashion.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen a lot of Vanish KOs out here and places where you usually wouldn't see a Vanish. You know, good stuff for him, man. Bringing some new Sheik tech to the table. Up tilt or up air.
Or was it?
That stage strike must have rattled Larry in real life, man. Like Fox hit his head on the stage and Larry felt it because he just has not been able to do much on the second stock ever since he came back.
Hey, man. Ooh. Just the punish game from this character. It's really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Right now, Larry with rage. We're going to see what he can do. Can't get too obvious with his approaches, though. Psyche's a quick learner. Here it is. Psyche probably trying to toss out the needles to force Larry into the air, or maybe even force him to block so that he can run up, go for a needle charge, shield, and dash up grab.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay. He kind of, at least he pressured Psyche towards the stage. Tried to see if he could get an up tilt to get something started, but that trade not quite working out for him. Here it is. Larry, it might be back in the game now.
Oh my
See?
God, he was
Look at
definitely
that.
back in the game, but full rage definitely going to help him out, closing his stock out. And I feel like that's always something that happens with Sheik, man. Like, you, obviously a great character in the neutral. You know, kill options a little lacking, and therefore, you know, near the end, there's always an opportunity of an opponent to get a rage KO on him, just like Larry did, 80%, and ends up getting an up tilt.
Those up tilts, man. He had to get underneath that Sheik. Keep putting the Sheik into an unfavorable position in the air. Those juggle situations are what help Fox a lot. Fox has a lot of great moves that can capitalize on your landing. You know, a lot of great juggle tools as well. And they all have amazing vertical knockback too. But let's not forget the back air, which has good horizontal knockback.
True. Very true.
Fox McCloud, man.
Fox McCloud.
All right.
Nice. Here we go. Fighting his way back, or fighting his way back on the stage right there with that Phantasm or Illusion. I don't like the fact that they changed the name. Why couldn't they both be Illusion and Phantasm? But anyway.
Wait, what did they change the name to in this game?
It's not really a change. It's just there's always been a difference where it's Fox Illusion and Falco Phantasm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would just like them all to be called Phantasm. That's a cool word.
Like, I know, but, you know, Fox and Falco, they're two different people, right?
I mean,
imagine twins. They don't want to be seen as like the exact same person. They don't want to have their own style.
Oh,
Larry!
Oh, okay.
Larry!
All right, Larry, I see you. I mean, I'm just saying though, the blasters are called blasters.
Jeez, this stock was a disgusting one. Larry putting a hurting right now on Psyche, forcing him to keep tech in a tech situation with these basketball fairs. That's an up smash. Good on Larry for not dropping that opportunity. A lot of times people will pause a little bit when they see that opportunity to punish a Vanish on a Sheik. Okay. Oh, nice. That was a smart decision. And he has
there
the tech.
The Larry tech is back. Let's check the situation, getting back on stage right here. He's got a decent amount of rage on him too. If he can go ahead and avoid this kill, he does avoid losing stock right there, but still got some good damage to that neutral. I like how he just kind of waited that one out.
Yep. I'm actually surprised he went for the full thing. I thought he was just going to jab to stuff. But regardless, Psyche again, trying to find a way to land. Larry not actually going for the up tilt, which leads me to believe that maybe he expected Psyche to just land.
Yeah.
Or he wanted to react to an option.
Yeah, but Psyche came down with that aggressive forward air. So,
oh
my God.
Damn. Goodness gracious.
All right, Larry. Up smash ratio looking nice right now. PG Stats, what's the up smash ratio for Larry right now?
Please.
I need to know. Jesus.
Oh, Lord. All right. All right. So concerning for Larry, a game one for Larry with Larry missing the only techable situation he had. That was in the first game. But he still won regardless. Thank you again to PG Stats.
Here we go. So right now, Larry Lur up 2-0 now, right?
2-0 right now, yep, in the set. But right now, you know, Psyche's still, you know, I wouldn't put it past him.
No, they got Rockman over here, bro. Hey man, we're gonna be playing some Rockman later on the main stage anyway.
I don't mind. Oh, these up tilts, man. Are you gonna let the board land? Whew, I thought he was going to get that back here. That would have been crisp.
Okay, here we go. Nice up tilt yet again.
My man is getting catapulted.
Okay,
Larry, please.
He was looking for something special right there. Anyone for the reverse.
He even reversed the up smash. There
Nice.
it is. Fox is way too fast. You can't give Fox the amount of frames that will allow him to get the punish.
Here we go. Nice. Here we go. Ooh. All right, so good stuff right there. Oh, he's trying to mix up. He's definitely doing some hot mix. Like, he's doing a mix up when you know someone's scared.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, he about to land to get the shield, so let me just do what I want now.
This is just Larry in prime form right here. Psyche has been doing really well in the entire tournament, but right now, I don't know if he'll be able to stop Larry Lurk.
Cool. Here we go. Nice. Managed to get back up into the situation, but not enough to finish just yet. He's got 149 right now. I feel like Psyche can definitely close this out. Almost had it right there, but gets the back air. Is enough? It is not enough. He's trying his hardest. I'm surprised he didn't go for a more aggressive option, like maybe he just dropped off a big flare, something like that. Oh, okay.
Can we talk about how Larry tried to end it right there with the fair spike to footstool? Top down, man.
So he managed to get that stock finally with a back air.
Yep.
But, I mean, is it a little too late? Who knows? They're already up 2-0 over Psyche right now. Psyche, the first game Psyche had was looking really good, but that second game, man, Larry just, whew, that boy got all his confidence back.
Oh, just a little bit too far. Larry looked like he was probably trying to scheme for the tip for jabs. Oh,
looking for it, but got the tech out the way.
Yep, released the up smash just a bit too early. Jeez. That fair probably would have linked to a bouncing fish if he connected it.
I saw Larry looking for the rest of that. He was looking for that down air to finish, therefore he could go for that up smash, most likely. Or maybe even a jab. I don't think it would have hit the last hit, so he probably would have just went for some jabs after that. Ooh.
Too much knockback right now on that up tilt. Larry couldn't quite get the finish that he wanted. Smart decision, probably waiting for the normal get up when he opted for the forward smash.
Let's drop it through there to get that down air, but not actually getting it. Still getting the punish. Getting a lot of punishes actually with whatever option he throws out after an aerial hits because of Psyche dropped the shield trying to punish, but being too late on it. Fourth throw to get him off stage.
Yep.
Oh. So he did that earlier. Did grab the ledge. This time he did not grab the ledge, unfortunately.
Well, 3-0 victory right there for Larry Lurk. Good job moving on. He's going to be facing Scat in the losers semis.
So, I mean, regardless, good job to Psyche, man. This is a good tournament for him. He made two really big upsets, one being Foe and the next one being Tyrant. Just couldn't manage to get that third one over Larry. Larry, though, probably favored to be in the top 3 of this tournament regardless. So, good stuff. Great stuff, actually, for both those players. I mean, Larry at 3-0, Psyche, proving that, hey, man, I know what you thought top 8 was going to look like, but let me show you, let me hit you with the wild card.
Yeah, man. Psyche definitely did pretty good in this tournament. He got sent to losers rather early versus Scat in the top 32. Then, when he was in the losers bracket, I believe he defeated Ezreal, who was a pretty good Pikachu main. After defeating Ezreal, he also beat Calculus, and if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Calculus like a Bayonetta main? So good stuff, also beating Calculus. Then he moved on to beat Foe, which was a big upset. And then after that, he didn't stop. He also defeated K9S Bruce, who, a lot of people know is really good at the Sheik Ditto matchup. But K9, while he was playing, kept opting for Diddy at certain times, which resulted in him dropping games that he would need in order for him to close out the set. And right now, after, getting so far, surprisingly enough, he gets 3-0'd right there by Larry after such an impressive showing. But good stuff to Psyche. All that means is that, that's just more homework that needs to be done. So good job. I know all the people back home in Arizona are happy to see you do well, especially getting in top 8 too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, gotta give it up to him, man. Top 8, level of Expo. Regardless of the competition, man, the top 8 was supposed to be stacked, and, you managed to make it. So, without further ado, though, we will be getting into winners finals right here between Nairo and Void, two people who are definitely not strangers to any winner finals. So this is going to be pretty interesting right here. Void going Sheik, Nairo going with the ZSS. And we're starting on Final Destination. Okay. Nairo probably not allowing Sheik to go to what people like to call Sheikville. So he was like, you know what, man, let's go ahead and hit this final destination real quick. And honestly, man, I feel like Void, this is not going to stop Void at all. I feel like he likes this stage. Oh, wow, crawling under the Paralyzer into the down tilt. Okay.
Yeah, this is actually going to be a really interesting match between both of these players, masters of their character. But by no means do they get complacent, right? They always try to look for new ways to reinvent their character, despite any nerfs that come their way. Do you see them decide to completely drop their character? No. They might opt to pick up a secondary in case a bad matchup comes their way. But at the end of the day, be sure to expect these guys to show out with both of their mains.
Here we go. I mean, it's definitely a show right here. We got a super close type battle right here. Only 2% between them. Missing the grab right there. But, wow, the mash!
That was sick.
He said, get off of me. One pummel and he was already out. Like, I'm not having any of this.
Uh-oh. Void is scheming, man. He's looking for them tilts to open up those opportunities to put Nairo in the air so that he could get more reliable follow-ups. Oh, that forward tilt came out too quick.
Scoop.
Up air. Okay, but yeah, good avoidance.
Oh,
he
wow, the DI of legends!
And there's rage too.
Yeah.
So the rage, of course, helping him out.
Yeah, but you know, most people probably would have still got by.
Oh, yeah.
This man,
oh, yeah, I definitely wasn't trying to downplay him.
That man, boy, was shaking that control. I know you saw that ESET video about DI out of bandana combos.
Did you peep the reverse up there, though? Oh, the ESET video? By the way, guys, check that out. Check that video out. Big shout outs to the PG boys, man. Just pushing the bar for Smash Brothers.
Indeed, man. That's what I like to see. Either way, though, man, Nairo now with a little bit of rage on him right here. Got a nice lead. Rolls in, but oh, wow. Void was there, but he threw the down tilt the wrong way.
The movement that is being employed right here by Void is impeccable, guys.
All right.
Keep your eyes open. Don't even blink. Look at that.
Perfect pivot down tilt.
Perfect.
The other, oh, my God.
That was a perfect pivot crouch because he moved backwards.
Oh, yeah. So he definitely wants something off his down tilt.
Dude, he tried to punish Nairo's flip kick. These guys are fighting in the air.
He definitely just two-framed that man. Off of him trying to get up from a tether.
This is what I call
Void.
High-level Smash 4,
man. High-level Smash 4.
Okay, okay, Nairo. I see you too, man.
All right, so didn't manage to get out of that one right there. Oh, Nairo calling that jump.
Beautiful catch. He tried to get the Zaire kill, but not quite.
Oh, is that in his face, though? For real?
Yeah.
Slight spacing. Doesn't get out this one yet again, but, you know, a little bit of nerf right there still, and also being on the right, the good side of the stage to get enough stage behind him. Nairo!
Okay, almost caught the catch. That almost looked like he tried to alley-oop to himself, and he missed.
He does that quite a bit, but I think Void just DI'd that one correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Got it that time.
Okay, right in the hoop, taking game one. Man, that was kind of a scary match, to be honest.
That was an explosive game one.
Yeah, that was nice. Can't wait to see what's going to happen in the rest of this set. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. Buckle your seats. This is going to be a good one. And I love how both of these guys, you know, smiling, having a good time. They're good friends, you know. Nairo, though, you see he ain't really smiling that much. He's like, nah, man, I'm trying to win first. After that, we could go to KBBQ. It's all good.
I'm saying, man. Talk about what happened during the match.
Jeez. So right there, you saw him go for the Zaire to stop Void's potential aerial pressure. Oh, again, man, good stuff right there by Void. You know, taking an early lead in this second game. Jeez. It's crazy seeing how Void tries to employ perfect pivot coupled with the shield to like just close the distance in on his opponent. Oh man, so quick. That was an interesting blaster usage right there by Nairo too. Did a double jump blaster. And then immediately grab ledge with the Zaire. The blaster did hit Void, but, you know, because it wasn't charged, didn't have to stun long enough. Still, you know, got him on stage for free. Oh, nice DI. And with the rage there, too, I thought he would have got blown up off the top. So that's actually not getting the hitbox of it, or not hitting the stronger hitbox by hitting a button. He just kind of let that one rock out. But, oh man, talking about rocking out, man. Void coming through with a sweet spot of up smash on Nairo trying to get back on stage. Yeah, that was a good punish. Okay. The fact that he just caught him like trying to ledge hop over him, right? It was like, nah, watch out. It's good to see players do that because that, nice. You have good catch on the air dodge. Seeing all this transpire between both of these players, it makes it scary for either of the players to try to do any risky movements. But you know these guys are probably still going to go for something risky because they can't show fear. They have to keep testing each other's reactions. You got you, man. That's signs of a top player, man. Even if you... Oh, dude! What game are we playing? I mean, honestly, if you would have got that spike that I was expecting to get, oh my God, that would have looked beautiful. telling you, man. Just when you thought you saw everything in Smash 4, we're here in 2016, man, and the book just keeps getting rewritten.
Uh-oh. Don't manage to make it back on stage yet right here. Oh, all right, just walks on stage, and the force smash should take it. I've always been a little wary about the force smash because of the that time at Evo, where he was supposed to kill Zero with that force smash, and he DI'd over the second hit. So every time he's about to throw out that force smash, I always get like a quick flashback comes, and I'm like, no, but then it hits. I'm like, all right, no, we good, we good.
Goodness.
Got a little bit of a charge on that too.
Yeah,
very nice.
Yeah, I'm saying right now, man. Nairo's doing an impressive job right here. He's playing really solid. Boy's gonna have to pull out all the stops, man. Oh, that's definitely a mistake. Probably an F tilt.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Fourth throw. All right, he's getting that clean bouncing fish right there. That free he always seems to get that back air too.
Yeah.
So you like fourth throw bouncing fish and then drifts forward with the back air, and everyone's kind of like, oh, what's he doing over here?
And then they get hit by the back air.
Yeah.
Bouncing fish. This guy with these edge cancels, man, he never stops. And I like the way that Nairo's finding new ways to convert. You know, going for the up air. He saw how close Void was, just opted to get more damage with the fair. Oof.
Nice, catching him yet again. So like Nairo's definitely got to find another way to get back on stage because it's the second time he's died to a sweet spot out smash trying to jump over him.
Ooh, good punish right there. I feel like right now with the lead that Void has, you know, staying back, getting some damage with Needle Zero style probably might help out.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Deep. Man, that's all you can say. I can't even say anything else about that but deep. That boy with deep ass out there.
Uh-oh, Void? Please don't do it to him. He even hit the balloon while he was at it. If he had needles, though.
I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't go for the forward airs. Just kind of the old Psyche special.
Uh-huh.
Psyche. Anyway.
Grab. And is this it? He reversed it too, but yeah. Void DI'd correctly. Oh. Okay. Void getting those needles, but is he gonna try to stay back? It looks like Nairo doesn't really give him a chance to throw needles out as much.
Oh, okay, so trying to get him on another catch right there. Kind of looked like he was trying to see where Void was going to deny that or DI it, because last time he was already in the air and Void DI'd low, so he didn't get hit with a back air.
Did you see that though? Void landing with that single hit of up air?
Yeah.
Okay, back throw.
Very nice. Oh, up
tag.
Put him up. Get him in the air. Nice stuff. Landing with that neutral air.
Oh.
Well, he didn't have a jump. It was pretty low. Didn't even have to go for the up B. So unfortunate right there for Nairo kind of dropping that game. But doesn't seem too flustered. I mean, these games have definitely been going back and forth or very close. See if we can do it again.
Here we go.
Get one more win on the board, or are we going to go to a Game 5 situation right now? Okay.
We're on Dreamland, a common counter pick for Zeus Samus mains, I would presume.
Yeah.
You know, it's either the tri-platform layout that benefits them greatly.
Yeah. So, Nairo right now up 2 games, 1 game over Void. Void will be trying to get himself over to Game 5 on Nairo's counter pick stuff. And like that's going to be pretty interesting in the fact that even if he does win, he has to go through 2 stage choices not his to win this game. So that's what happens when you go down 2 games in the best 3 out of 5, man.
Did you see what happened? It looked like Nairo was about to catch himself in that same habit of ledge hopping from the edge, but this time he drifted back. Oh, he's right near the, yeah, that was a very smart decision right there by Nairo. He got the up airs, kept pushing Void near the blast zone, and got that, the up B. The up B having like a 48-degree knockback angle now. That actually helps Nairo out when it comes to getting the horizontal KOs with the boost kick.
Nairo's still jumping off the ledge though, like that time, I guess it was better because he wasn't on the ground under him, but he still got hit with that back air, and will be losing that stock to that up air though. Okay, nice up smash though on incoming.
Telling Void that he can't just stay up in the air like that because Void will come through. Oh, is this?
Let's go for the reverse.
Imagine.
Oh, wow. So Void kind of dropped what could have been a clean punish right there.
Yeah.
He also dropped under the platform to start, or went for a forward air. So maybe he was going to get like a forward air off that. That was going to lead in a lot. Oh my God, he is just in this man's head right now.
Yeah. Nairo's moving so ridiculously fast right now. Will Void be able to catch up?
Void gets the back roll, but knowing that he was going to try to go for the up B, jab into a shield.
This time Void trying to cut off Nairo before the edge cancels even happen. Uh-oh. The back air might end it.
Nice.
Void gets sent
back
to lose
air.
bracket.
Sorry, man. That was a nice back air. There's one in the set right there.
Oh, yeah.
That boy's sitting in grand finals now. Good stuff to Nairo. Liquid Nairo, by the way. Don't forget.
Yeah, man. It's really hard to try to keep up with the likes of Nairo, especially if he has his back to you like that. You try to get back on stage, but Nairo's just going to keep spacing that back air the way that he does. If you block it, it's okay because he might toss out the forward tilt, which comes out really quick, and it stops the threat of you attempting to, you know, get some offensive pressure on him. So smart stuff right there. Nairo, overall, I feel like he turned it up in that last game. That entire last stock should just be a replay, seeing him move around Void the way that he was doing. Good stuff to Nairo. He is moving into the grand finals winner's side. Now in the loser's side, we have, I believe, Scat, Larry Lur, and Void remaining, correct?
Yeah. So Scat and Larry Lur is going to be going at it, and whoever wins that has to go play Void. Quick PG stats for you right there. Void getting on board with that game 4. Or game 3, get himself on the board at 2-1. Heading into game 4, though, he grabbed Nairo 14 times, and Nairo grabbed 6 times as the matchup will predict, obviously, because, you know, Sheik's grab being a lot safer. She's going to be able to throw out more grabs as she wants, while, you know, Nairo's going to have to throw out grabs as he feels like they're definitely going to hit because he's going to get punished if they don't get their grabs. So good stuff once again, the Swar and the PG stat boys, you know, always coming through with some of the greatest stats I've seen. This time, 2016.
Guys have put in a lot of work. All right, well, let's see here. Thank you for the water.
Oh, man.
I'm happy. All right, we're waiting for the two boys to make these matches happen. Scat and Larry Lur.
So actually coming through with another PG stat saying throughout the entire set, it was 8 grabs and 17, but ZSS, you know, getting rewarded so much off of a grab, which is why you see Nairo going for so many grabs. We explain this all the time, man. Risk versus reward, but that reward is very high. Like they're just kind of setting up right now, thinking of which stage they're about to go to. It looks like Final Destination is still on the board as to where they plan to start. Fox versus Mega Man. Scat, Larry, you know, 2 top players, or 2 of the top of their class of characters. Mega Man actually, or Scat might actually just be, you know, he actually is Mega Man. Like, put a helmet on that man, you wouldn't know the difference. So you wouldn't know the difference.
Oh, here we go. Quick update by Zan. Nairo actually not only punished for 14% of his ledge options and Void for 60.
Yes, I mean, Void was getting in on Nairo right there. Every time he jumped off that ledge, he was getting body. But enough about that last match. We are into, oh my God.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I almost got jettisoned off the top right there with that rush. But yeah, man, we are into this next match between Scat and Larry. Loser semis right here. Whoever wins this decides to go on to play Void in losers finals.
Whoa!
I'm telling you, that boy looking light.
That almost looked like one of those rides that you'll take in an amusement park, you know? It just like shoots you straight into the sky. I'm not about it. I like roller coasters though. Anyway.
All right, here we go. Once again, the aggressive option right there, throwing that metal blade up to cover him trying to get back on stage. I like the use of that. Oh, no. Okay. He B-reversed that metal blade into a down tilt. Down tilt didn't hit, but I mean, the B-reverse metal blade was high. Yeah, wall jump B-reverse.
Damn. See, that's why you got to be careful against the likes of Fox, man. You think you're safe from a distance shore hopping, and then he just jets right under you, and that is it. Solid damage right there by Larry Lur.
Fox quick ass.
Too fast. And he's quite furious, man.
Shouts to Paul Walker. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Oh. Tech. Yo. Okay, so if he went down there and got the third, like a third hit of that leaf blade to hit, I would have like, this is the best game I've ever seen. Like, let's drop down again, and then catch him and, you know, put him too far for him to up B. There it is, under the chin. Well, I guess he hit him in the back that time. He wasn't facing him, so, you know, backbreaker.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is Larry's going to have to be careful using them up tilts at high percent versus Scat. Jeez. Scat still has his double jump, able to come back on stage.
Yet again, man. Scat should be able to get this one too. Yep. And to make it again, almost getting 2-framed one more time. Larry Lur's so good at the 2-frame right there. That's going to be it. No tech right there, and he is definitely going to lose that stock on that one. Barely. He has some good DI on it. But yeah, enough for him to die. Man.
Yo, Mega Man is so quiet. Like, when he got roofed, I didn't even hear anything. He just, like, it was so quiet. I'm like, where'd my man go? And he was just off in the back. Star KO. Oh, kind of rhymes. Bars.
All right, man. So a very dominant first game right there from Larry. Now, if Larry ends up beating Scat playing Void, definitely no stranger to that either. I know they've played quite a bit. I think Void definitely has a winning record on Larry by a large margin, though. So we'll see. We'll see if he has the opportunity to do this again. But don't count Scat out just yet. I mean, Scat just took out Tyrant a second ago, where he was actually behind that set and still managed to bring it back. He's not out to switch over to the Cloud yet, though. So it's it's going to stick with the Mega Man, which I'm agreeing with this option right now. Maybe if you lose this game handily, then we'll bring out the Cloud. But until then, stick with what you know.
Whew. Larry's just really good at just weaving around options that a lot of players have, and Fox is such a fast character. Like, look at that. You could use like a full jump to avoid a short hop option that a person is going for. And Larry, okay.
All right, but like the angle.
I peeped the angle.
The angle that he chose, and then he managed to grab the ledge after that. Let's go, Larry.
It was all according to plan. Here's the edge guard setup. A little bit too soon on the Metal Blade toss, it seems.
That was Larry with the Vegas gameplay right there, man. That was wild, but as we said, man, it's Vegas.
Did you see that?
Yeah, okay, he cancels the rush by using Leaf Shield. Yeah, that's dope.
The fact that he saw Larry actually trying to go underneath rush, and then he dared in that direction too. Oh, yeah. That's another scary situation. You'll run towards the edge, giving it that, he'll make it look like he's pursuing you. Then the moment you try to, like, come back on stage, Larry just full jumps right underneath and gets that back air. You have to watch out. False sense of security, Fox likes to give you. Uh-oh, back throw. Looking for the setups. Smart, but Larry still had to jump on deck. Oh, I thought that would have been an up tilt.
I thought that was going to be an up tilt too, yeah. Dashing on him right now. Okay. Oh, look at. Oh, okay. Yeah, so he was looking for the pivot grab right there. He ran over to him with the up smash, but Larry with the great space actually just hit him with that nice down tilt.
Yep. And
still got the up smash to finish the stock.
Good on Scat while punishing Larry for going super aggressive. And oh my gosh. That tech, man.
Oh, you have to trying to come down with the aggressive options, not getting that at all. I only taking mad damage for that one.
This man's Mega Man is like no other. Or will it be enough?
I thought that was actually going to explode close enough for it to hit Larry when he was trying to grab him. Larry, once again, always getting these up tilts on the ledge.
Yep.
Scat. Oh, he didn't have a jump right there either because he jumped on stage. So, yeah, that was going to be game right there. Jab, jab, up smash. Still working in this game.
Yep.
Just not nearly as easy as it did back pre-patch. Post-patch.
Yep, you have to get that tipper. Got to get the tipper hit. But, here it is, man. Larry Lur.
Larry Lur.
Yeah, he's definitely up right now in the set. Scat taking a little bit of time to do some, self-reflecting. Probably looking back at what he did in the last matches. Because sometimes you have to think about what happened, what led to you getting punished, what led to Larry getting the game opening percentage that he needed to take the lead, and see what he probably did wrong when it came to even edge guarding. He probably also has to think about the counter pick decision, because this is, I think, the last. Yeah, this could be the last game here in the set. Larry's up 2-0.
So yeah, he decided. So he didn't opt to switch either.
No switch.
I mean, I'm always gonna respect someone staying with their main regardless, but I was kind of expecting him to switch after both these games. Right now, Mega Man just too heavy to get out of that situation faster than he is. Man, he had the DI out and he took 55 damage over there on the ledge just by a bunch of up tilts. Like, oh my god,
so much damage right now. Oof, Larry mixing it up. Okay, so going for like the full hops and going behind the opponent, sometimes that might force players to either shield or even just roll because they're afraid of what situation you're going to put them in.
You feel like he kind of baited that out, that dash attack from Larry. Because he jumped back and did an up air. Larry saw him hit the ground, maybe thought he was fast enough to go over there and punish him. Then he got scooped up. Either way, man, Larry's still on top of this game right here. Game 3, Larry looking like he's trying to finish this out with a clean 30 and a handshake.
Okay, no rolls. Okay, there it is from Scat. It's scary. He's striking fear into him. Oh, and that's an up smash, but instead Larry said no, he'll go for the up tilt up air.
Yeah, definitely should have been an up smash, but you know,
he made it work.
Regardless of what you did, you still got the stock. So
that's it. Ooh, Scat, please.
If he, I thought he was gonna go for another up air. That would have been so hype. Big damage.
Yep, there's the up tilt again. That ain't safe.
Breaker.
Yeah, Larry needed to roll out of there. Oh gosh,
31? Bruh. He Z-dropped a metal blade into an up air, and it did 31. Jesus. Metal blade looking like the GOAT item right now. Now he's keeping Larry at bay right here with these, you know, single shot pellets. Or neutral airs, basically. Tidbit about Mega Man, if you did not know, if you're new to this game. Mega Man's forward tilt, forward or neutral jab, or jab and neutral air are all the same game, or same move.
Yep.
So, you know, he can seamlessly move through the 3 of them and still counts up to the same pellet count. So he gets to shoot 3 pellets before he has to reset. So you can do jab, forward tilt, and then neutral air, and it all counts.
Air dodge. Okay, there it is. And a potential. Let's see. He should be able to come back.
That's going to be it.
Good stuff. Larry Lair with the corner pressure. Scat with an impressive showing this entire weekend. This guy definitely deserves to get an applause for the work that he has done here.
Let's get some hot tackle stuff, some hot PG stats in here. For game 1, Scat hit 11 out of 46 pellets. So, I mean, kind of low on accuracy right there, but, I mean, those 11 pellets probably mattered. Game 1 also, Larry did 5 up airs, 3 of them hit, which is kind of characteristic of Larry. Larry usually throwing out a lot of up airs out there.
Yeah.
And then we got game 2 showing improvement with 21 to 78 pellets hit so far. Larry is spacing very appropriately to avoid those pellets, though, which is very true as well. So, you know, thank you once again from the PG Stats boys, dropping us with that hot analysis, or stat-wise at least, and then giving us some more stuff to talk about during the match, or between matches. But that was a very dominant performance right there by Larry regardless, man. 3-0 over Scat. As you said, good performance to Scat, man. Showing up, showing out. But we will have, losers finals coming up for you right now between Larry and Void. Once again, 2 people not strangers are playing each other. You know they're from the same region. You know they probably play each other all the time. So see, you know, more history being made right here. Will Larry be able to take it though? As I alluded to earlier, Void definitely has a good winning record over him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But again, back to Scat. You know, he beat Psyche, a really strong Sheik that has been making waves at this tournament. Then right after beating Psyche, he faced another Sheik and Void. Void sending him to the losers bracket in top 32. And after that, Scat had to put in a lot of work. He went through. Oh, look at this, actually. Wow, this guy actually did. Yeah, he did put in some work after all, huh? I'm looking for. Where is it?
Scat?
Yeah, I actually don't see him. He got really far, it seems.
Well, see, he didn't go into losers.
There it is.
Until
yeah, he didn't get into losers until there. So yeah, Scat didn't get sent into losers until way later, and he faced Z actually. Z the Pikachu main from Vegas, 3-0ing him. Then after that, facing K9S, not K9S Bruce. He didn't get to face Fallen because Fallen actually DQ'd himself. Then he faced Tyrant, and it fell to Larry Lair. But really good stuff. Let's go losers finals right here. The run back between Void and Larry Lair, and we're starting here in Final Destination. An interesting thing about this stage is that the needles you can't employ them as easily as you want to because of the slants. And, you know, because of the way this stage tilts too, sometimes there might be some funky things that happens when it comes to recovery, especially for Fox. So let's see what happens here with Larry versus Void in this matchup. I'm surprised that they actually opted to strike here. I wonder whose final decision was it?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the first time I've seen anyone strike to Lilac. Like, that's just very uncommon, you know, and uncharacteristic. But usually at the same time, though, Lilac has been replaced a decent amount by Dreamland as the 5th starter. So interesting to see that Vegas is still keeping Lilac in the starter picks. But nice stuff right there by Larry. Always catching people. Like, he just positions his back to the ledge all the time. And people still out here getting up tilted. They hang on the ledge too long. He's going to keep doing it until you stand up. Oh, yeah.
As far as having the Lilac as a starter, I think it's because they didn't want to have 2 tri-platform layout stages, like, you know, Battlefield and Dreamland. Well, here come the tech chases. Oh, Void actually holding shield a little bit too long there. Larry looking like he's in control.
Yeah. Definitely looking good for him in this first game right here. Maybe he's playing with a little bit of momentum after 3-0 and Scat.
True.
And usually, like, that's what I said, man. These people who win losers, winners, semis, and then losers finals and get to grand finals, they just have all this momentum, which can also be like, all right, he might be tired, but I'd rather have someone who has the momentum of wins than someone who just got salty to lose, you know?
I mean, if you think about it yesterday, Abadonga was in losers fairly early in the top 8, that is. And then he went out to beat 9B. Then after that, just got really, he did really well and reset the bracket versus Mr. R. But Mr. R still winning. Regardless, right here, Larry Lure with a strong opening, man.
Oh, apparently Larry actually has a winning record over Void.
So yeah, Larry Lure.
Word. Didn't know that. I thought
how big?
That's what Zan said, man. Well, I'm gonna trust PG stats. Maybe recently Void's been beating Larry. Because the more I've been paying attention to him lately, I feel like Void has been beating Larry, but maybe overall, yeah, I can think that because Void is definitely one of those people that has stepped up from like out the ashes. That boy risen so far. Void was like not even close to a household name at first.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, yeah, but as I said, man, he's one of those guys that risen from the ashes. He's obviously shown you that with determination, you can definitely become a top player real easy.
So right now, we have Larry Lure, who actually showed his Sonic off at a SoCal local not too long ago. Surprised to see him opting for this character against Void. Let's see what happens here if this pick actually works out well for him. I know when I talked to, what's his name, 6WX, he tells me that, Sheik is definitely not an easy character to face. And, and of course, everybody says that, but
yeah,
why would he opt to switch it up here? Maybe because of the stage?
I didn't even know Larry had a Sonic in the first place. So this is all news to me, man. Let's go, Larry. That boy stayed, he stayed on top of things. Multiple characters out here. He played DK earlier, and then he played well, now he's playing Sonics.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay, way too much knockback right there for Larry to get a follow-up. What?
Okay, so it gets the up throw kill, actually. Now, if I remember correctly, Void actually put Larry in losers.
Yes, sir.
So this is definitely his chance to get this run back. And it looks like he's doing a good job of it. I mean, he's starting to switch character. He went and started DK in his winners match with it. Did not go that well for him. Then he switched over to Fox. And I mean, the matches were comparable, but still.
You saw what happened right there, right?
Yeah.
My man Void recreated the situation. He's like, all right, the last time you up beat out, so I'm going to force you to up beat out again. And this time, while you dare move down towards the ground, I'm going to get that up air punish. And he did get it. That was really smart.
Okay. Nice.
Conditioning your opponents is just so crucial.
Yeah, definitely in these long sets too, man.
Yeah.
Like you gotta do like 3-game mix-ups basically. Where like for the first 2 games you keep doing one option, and then the third game you pick that second option that they weren't covering it. What's good?
Did you see that grab?
Yeah, I saw
it looked like he didn't even, the game didn't allow him to go past him. He was like, what roll?
There we go.
Game denied him. Yeah, man, it leads me to believe that, or ask the question that if Sonic's tech roll doesn't have that much invulnerability.
I mean, even so, like right now, ever since Void got on the stock, that boy has been doing work. Like, oh! Wow, okay, so hit him with the return and the re-entry hitbox. That's actually kind of smart.
But there it is. That might be, okay. So it's 1-1 here in the set. Now, there was a situation where I saw Void go for the rapid jabs, right? If he got the rapid jabs, the final hit, and then edge cancel into bouncing fish, that would have been really sick. In any event, right now, game 3 of the set, crucial moment. Larry going back to Fox. Let's see the stage pickup. It's Larry's decision. And we're going to Battlefield, okay? Beware of the up airs. I remember there was this one video where all you see Larry do is just up airing his opponent over and over. Somebody shared it in the SoCal Smash 4 group. I don't know if you ever saw it, but it's it was interesting, man. Be ready.
Oh, all right. Scooping that up. That's what I like to see right there. Those 2 frames coming in from Void as well. Now, Larry, you know, obviously known to be the 2-frame god over here, the way he's using up tilt. Void showing you he ain't no slouch either. Caught that man as he was trying. Oh, my God. So, he didn't tech, and then he bounced off like the ledge and got grabbed out of that animation.
Oh, man. Oh. Tough situation right here. Void playing it safe. He's not trying too hard to push forward, but rolling in front of Fox like that with the quick 2-frame jab that he has is kind of risky.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Told that man to sit down real quick. Now, you definitely see that used a lot in from forward tilt to up smash, but it didn't happen this time. You know, he managed to take out that situation in time, or roll out that situation in time, if you will.
Up smash. Oh, Void managed to air dodge into the ground, fortunately for him.
Didn't really see a lot. Don't really get to see a lot of smashes coming out from from Sheik's right there, but I do like the fact that he decided to go for the down smash.
Yeah. Oh, forcing him to recover low.
All right. Ooh,
that
okay.
knockback was crazy.
Yeah.
And the reach too that he got on the up smash. Okay, you can see the walls of backers that Void is trying to put up. He doesn't want to allow Larry to get in. Who the heck is Lori?
I do know a streamer, Legend of Lori.
Oh, okay.
But she's not here. Anyway. Ooh. I always like seeing that reverse F tilt, or up tilt.
It looked like Void was looking for the air dodge.
Void sneaking behind him right here. Now, this is definitely not out of Larry's realm at all. You know, he still has those opportunities to get those nice little combos from up tilts to up airs. Trying to get him with the down tilt right there. Actually catching the jump with the neutral air after that, though. Quick options to Larry's choosing right here. Oh, missing the grab. Void managed to sail over that right there with a nice neutral air as well. Surprised he didn't go for the bouncing fish right after that, but I think he hit that neutral air pretty late. Oh! Is he living? Still living. Just barely.
Another opportunity.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was nice. Very nice catch right there. I was going to say not this time, though.
Yep.
If he had went for the up air, though, he wouldn't have lived that either, but nice little mix-up knowing he's going to go for the air dodge.
Yeah, look at Larry now, pondering, realizing that he's in a tough situation. It's 2-1 Void. Void has a counter pick advantage in case he were to lose game 4. No smiles right now from Larry. Oh, even a shrug, too. Okay, Void saying, all right, cool. I'm going to block out all outside interferences with my headphones and focus on the game. Here we go. Smashville, a stage that many people would say is actually really strong for the character that Void is playing. Going for that down throw, by the way, and seeing the double jump from Larry could create a pretty good situation for Void. Because if Void were to catch him out of the double jump and, you know, combo him, Larry would take a lot of damage. He wouldn't have an escape option except air dodge.
Back throw.
Oh, that's death. He DI'd all the way out there, but it didn't even matter.
I feel like he could have air dodged that, though.
Huh.
Like, I don't know, maybe not. But that was really interesting. He back threw him. Actually had time to dash into that bouncing fish and still connected. So.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Void. Well, I mean, it was a really good showing for Larry in the first game right here, but Void said, you know what, I remember. Like, I remember what to do here. Oh, the jeez. You know what? Platform.
The way you were talking, it almost sounded like you were writing my man Larry's eulogy. It ain't over yet, man. Oh, boy. Oh,
all right.
Maybe?
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Sheik. Good stuff right there by Void. So creative, man.
Void.
So creative.
Void just sent Larry into the void, man. And I know that joke's probably made a lot.
I never used that.
But
so I think that was the first time.
But yeah, that boy got sent to the void with that one. Very nice. Once again, man, thank you guys for joining us here at Level Up Expo. Can we get all that, like the overlays and stuff, right? The Level Up Expo overlays, blah, blah, blah. I'm D1, TK Breezy. All right, here we go. Anyway, man, thank you for joining up at the Level Up Expo, man. We actually got a quick shout out to one of our sponsors right here, man, GimR. Okay, they make these beautiful drinks. Now, honestly, this is the first time I tasted it, and it tastes like Kool-Aid. So, like, It's got nice little energy supplement in it as well. You know, allowing us gamers to game for even longer. And yeah, no caffeine. Look at that.
Oh, really?
Didn't even say caffeine. Energy supplement. So you know, what I mean, if you're feeling a little tired, you want to keep your focus up, get yourself some Gamergy.
And you know what's funny? This is actually version 1.0, so that means this thing is definitely going to get patched.
Yeah, they're going to patch this, yo. That's godlike.
Come on, man. When will the patches end? Anyway, I'm looking at the profile. It says health points, great taste, stamina, mental focus, and sustainable energy. So big shout out to GamerG. Never heard of this before, actually.
Yeah, this is the first time I heard of it too. It tastes amazing though. Not gonna lie.
Binary blue. Not bad, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to get that purple.
What's a purple one?
I want that purple stuff.
Is it really a purple one?
There was a purple one.
Oh, I would be about
that
it.
joint is called Purple Nurple.
And the red one is Red Alert, and the green one is Epic Green.
Okay.
I feel like the blue one probably has the coolest name.
But
yeah.
I'm still trying to get that purple stuff.
I'm a fan. And
anyway,
Grand Finals is about to happen. Big shout out to the players who made it into the top 8 today. Again, we didn't get to see Fallen. He had to take his leave early. But, you know, Scat. Actually, we actually could look through the results. So, Fallen and Fallen and K9 finishing in 7th place. 5th place with Psyche and Tyrant, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Am I wrong? I might be wrong.
Tyrant?
Yeah, Tyrant. Yeah, 5th place. 4th place with Scat. Impressive Mega Man play all around, representing Georgia, East Coast. Then 3rd place, we just saw Larry Lair. No stranger to getting really far at these West Coast events. And now we need to get ready because these two players are in the hot seat. The run back of the winners finals battle between the best Sheik and the best Zirsuit Samus in the house right here.
Yeah, man, they're on those hot seats, but we're over here sitting comfortable in these DX racers. Anyway, let's get into this next game. I didn't get to do that at all today.
It's all good.
So we're going to get to this grand finals between Nairo and Void. It's actually a run back from earlier on the winners finals where Nairo took it over Void 3-1. So see if he can do it again, or is Void going to reset this bracket?
Oh, man, and right now, Nairo's mix-ups off of the jabs are out of control. In the beginning, he went for a jab, try to get a pivot grab. Then afterwards, finish the whole jab. Then the next time, he actually went for jab down tilt in case probably if, you know, Void try to see if he can answer with a move of his own that Nairo could dip under with the down tilt. So overall, I'm excited to see how these players just keep adapting off of each other and mixing up. You already saw what happened in the winners finals, especially in Dreamland when Nairo turned it up. Let's see what happens here with Void, with having a lot of momentum off of his last match with Larry Lair.
All right, here we go. 4th throw. Oh, okay, definitely expecting him to get that follow right there, but it's a little off right there. But like, I'm like seeing Void's now playing with a little bit of that momentum, as we always like to say.
Yeah.
Right here, he started off this first game quite nicely. You know, got a good % lead over Nairo, but Nairo could be, could potentially get a kill right here if he follows this up correctly. Oh my God, and he did follow it up correctly. The back here on stage, and then he goes off stage and catches him with the forward air. Good stuff.
That was out of control.
Oh,
the fact that he was able to like put the laser out there, and I thought he was gonna actually hit him with the laser, but no. Even if the man air dodged it, he still managed to get the fair. And right now, Void just answering back.
Oh, there we go. Nice grab right there. Catching him. Tried to go for the back air instead of another up air. Now Void's going to try to start his assault, carrying that man all the way across the stage. LAX to BWI combos. That's what I like to see.
Coast to coast.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, for Nairo, I would probably say like NWE or NEW, whatever.
Well, I mean, that was
the work.
EWR. Where would I just say BWI because that's the only one I know.
Oh, I got you.
I live there, but that was a Nairo getting carried across. I can see we will be flying back to New Jersey.
Yeah. Woo! He made the man upbeat right on stage, and okay. Fortunately for him, he's still able to attempt to come back on, but the needles, the bouncing fish, still a really solid setup that can open up a KO option for Sheik. Void up 1 game here in the first set.
Okay. So yeah, man, Void definitely starting off real explosive in that first set. Very nice for him, or first game of this set of grand finals. See if he can go ahead and keep this momentum up, or will Nairo clutch it out. Nairo already opting to go to his, his counter pick of Dreamland. Not even going to waste any time. As you said, though, you know, this is definitely a common counter pick for ZSSs, and he's going to show you why. Oh, my. Oh! Is that it?
And
that
he
is
didn't
it.
even come
Oh,
back.
my. That was
That
beautiful.
entire first stock
That
was,
was all
just
beautiful.
way too painful to watch.
He was on the platform charging that down smash well before he even jumped, knowing he was going to try to jump in, air dodge in. He was like, yeah, I got this.
Nairo's punish game is just unmatched.
And like even so, like he got hit. The same, he traded, you know, that down smash with the neutral air, and he still got the follow up. Kicking through that, okay.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. Yeah,
Wow.
stock on.
Yeah, nice usage of the platforms right there to extend that combo and actually make that stock disappear because of the fact that he got it on the top platform, so close to that top blast zone.
Oh. Okay, when I saw the weight, I was expecting Nairo to go for something a little crazier, maybe with a flip kick.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice. And he waited it out. Oh my!
He didn't even need the
yeah,
up
he
B.
didn't even hit that the up B. Nice.
And that leads, you know, of course, that leads us to ask the question, why would you air dodge up there? I feel like Zero would probably say that. If I was sitting next to Zero and he was watching, regardless, good stuff on Nairo, exhibiting that
Look
patience,
at that.
waiting for that opportunity.
Beautiful trade right there from Nairo, and then immediately starting the flip kick into the stronger hit to get that nice spike. So, Nairo winning on this counter pick pretty handily. And now we're out to what people sometimes deem as Sheikville. But definitely not going to count Nairo out just because he's going to Smash Bros. Obviously, as anyone who came from Brawl or started playing this game, Smash Bros. Is a very common pick, and upstage you should probably learn how to play on regardless. You know what I mean? So he went a little wild right there, and honestly, if he would have hit that, I don't think it would have killed, but it would have looked really nice.
Definitely would have got him the damage that he needed.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He like using the platform to his advantage. He did that back throw because the platform was still boosting him the right way, but that right there, another platform advantage. Jeeves coming through, serving up everybody. He's like, yo, I got you right here, bruh. Came through once again. He's about to don't get served up again. That's that. Oh, he managed to flip out of that. Oh my god. I was like,
Oh my god! Void in rare form.
I don't like stealing this line from D1, but destruction, bruh. That was actual destruction right there. Oh, that's the type of stuff that makes you think twice about the rest of this set. Like you just like, man, I think I just gotta start thinking about next set. Like,
I think what's really scary right now is just looking at Void's eyes, how intense they are as he looks at the screen. Same thing with Nairo as well, though. Nairo actually not showing any emotion too. He's like, cool, whatever. I might have lost, but I'm still in the game. You know, it's not switching characters. And we're going to go straight into Game 4 here on Final Destination.
oh man, that was.
I'm still recovering.
I'm saying, man, like, just give me a moment, man. Like, I gotta recover. That was beautiful. Anyway, all right, let's get into this game right now. So we are now on to Final Destinations right here. This is Nairo's counter pick. Obviously, the Sheikville did turn into Sheikville for Void right there. That was a very quick and dominant third game from them. But right now, you know, pretty even. Oh, try to go for the flip kick mix up, knowing the air dodge is coming, but it's a little off the mark.
Oh,
Nairo,
yes,
what is going on, man?
Yeah.
What's going on, Nairo? Like,
Still
definitely an SD right here. Now, I mean, it's still not out of it. You know,
Yeah.
we've seen deeper comebacks, but that's not how you want to lose the stock. I mean, even though
He
got
had
the stock immediately.
He had no rage, and
No
that
rage.
still killed, man.
Nairo, I mean, like, Nairo is the type to go big or go home. If there's ever a definition of go big or go home, Nairo's one of them. If not the definition. Nice stuff right here, right? Void, you know, just keeping it real clean and simple. B&B's always getting that back air after that bouncing fish away.
Oh, wow. It's making it really difficult for Nairo to get back on stage, it seems, too.
Yeah. Okay.
That was cute.
Yeah. Nairo back on stage right here, scooped up.
It looks like Void going for a lot of these. Oh, okay. He went back.
Wow. Catching him as he pulled up right there with that back air.
Void just playing right outside of Nairo's options really well.
And so Nairo just did that thing where he hops on stage yet again. If Void remembers that, oh hold up. Woo! Nice DI right there by Void. It does manage to grab ledge. As I said, if Void remembers that, he will go for the up smash next time, but this time he actually does a ledge jump instead of a ledge drop, double jump.
Oh, and good attempt right there by Nairo. He's trying to see if he can. Okay, not quite an up smash opportunity.
Oh, the standard get up, rolling in though. Managed to get through. Oh, I thought that was about to be it. I was like, yo, that's so unfortunate for Void. Does a 4 tilt?
Oh.
Not really. I don't really know about that, man. I could have called some game, possibly. Got another back air, though. Oh! Simon Belmont in the building. Castlevania. Once again, we speedrunning.
What a sick punish right there by Nairo. Right now, we're down to game 5 here in the set, and I have to say both of these guys, I love their punishes. It's really exciting to see the options that they're going for. You know, I already used this word time and time again, but unorthodox is the name of the game when it comes to these players. And that's what keeps them ahead of the pack, right? You don't quite know everything that, you don't know what these guys are going to do next. They always keep you guessing. You feel like you might be safe because everyone deems a certain option is safe to use because you had a certain distance, right? But then out of nowhere, you get punished for it. Here we go, guys. Game 5, and we're going to Duck Hunt with Swan Lesson.
Let's go. Only the best way to end the set. We'll see how this goes, though. I mean, like, this could either be the end of the tournament or we are seeing another set, which potentially go to game 5, too. These are 2 competitors right here, man. I don't really see either one of them just getting ran over. I mean, even the first set, it went through. At least one game was given up to the other the competitor who lost. Oh!
Void, you picked the stage.
Yo, Void. Yo, Void. That man carried that. That was like the optimal setup to how to carry that combo.
Oh, yeah.
He started on the right side, carried him into the trees, and then carried him away from the trees. Like, we out. So, good start right here from Nairo. See if he can keep up this momentum.
Well, that was so smart. You saw how Nairo went for the Zair, and after that short hop, it's because sometimes he could go for the Zair to grab, but that time he was trying to see if Void would try to jump out. Nairo trying to just cover every single option. Oh man, Void is just taking way too much damage here. And right now, looks like it's Nairo's in a good position right now.
Oh, here we
really
go.
Good position.
Oh, looking for it right there.
Yeah.
Another up tilt, not allowing him to land on stage and get the ducks as well.
Please, Nairo, focus on the game, man.
I mean, I understand there's a game in the background, but that's not the one you need to win, man.
Oh, down smash? He missed, and it doesn't even matter.
I mean, was that maybe the mix-up? Like,
jeez. And that is it.
Still got him, no.
The freestyle. Nairo looked like he was on stream playing For Glory. He's like, here we go, guys. For Glory Fridays with Nairo MK. Straight up. Did they hear that, GimR? So, to quote GimR, it looked like a boss right there just doing their routine, man. Because, I mean, it kind of looked like he was just dancing all over the place. Regardless, guys, congratulations to Nairo representing Team Liquid. And, man, I have to say this guy is just so dominant in the game. He's second best in the player with good reason. But the games aren't over yet.
We definitely got some dubs coming up for you.
Yes.
I know Esam's watching right now. He's all salty about Swan Lesson. All I got to say is...
Yeah, man. Again, impressive showing. But impressive showing by all of our finalists. We already mentioned Nairo taking first place, Void second, third with Larry Lur, fourth with Scat, fifth place tied, Tyrant and Tyrant and Psyche.
Yeah.
And then after that, K9S Bruce and Fallen finishing in 7th place. So overall, really good tournament. We had good variety. First place going to Sheik / Fox. Second place with First place with Zero Suit Samus. Apologies. Second place Sheik / Fox. Third place Fox / DK
/ Sonic. I mean, he
Sonic
didn't win a game with it though.
/ whatever Larry feels like playing. Fourth place Mega Man and Cloud. You could see the variety that's going on here. Then we had a Meta Knight / Sheik with Tyrant, and then with Psyche, Sheik. A lot more Sheiks on the West Coast. K9S Bruce, Sheik in 7th, and then Rosalina 7th. So West Coast is definitely the land of the Sheiks. A lot of Sheiks, but there was still a decent amount of character variety.
West Coast play to win, man. You say this character's best in the game, and at the very least, they're gonna have the pockets for it. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna get D1 to drop some interviews for y'all real quick. I guess with Nairo and whoever else wants to come up. But yeah, we definitely got to get Nairo up here, man. Once again, Nairo actually over there signing some patrols. Can we get that camera on him real quick? Look at this guy being a celebrity. Oh, probably not. Get Aposl to do it. From deep. That guy over here always stay on the celebrity. Yo, once again, man, shout out to all our sponsors out here today, man. One, GamerG. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. They got a website on here? Yeah, actually, GamerG.net. So go ahead and check that out real quick, GamerG.net. And then on top of that, of course, always sitting beautiful in these DX Racers. So I'm gonna go get me some juice though. Look at Nairo. Look at that guy. Yeah, no. I just want a tournament. Oh, you want a picture? Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna come over here and do a picture. Now he's coming. I think he's actually gonna do this interview though. Let me see if I can get him up here real quick. That boy over here doing top player stuff. All right, be right back, guys.
Take care, TK. That was TK Breezy, guys. Make sure to send him any feedback that you'd like to send his way via TK Breezy on Twitter. But yeah, it looks like we're looking also to get Psyche for an interview, but we can't find him. So right now we're looking all over the place. This is finals day, of course, and it looks like they're gonna get the ceremonies ready. Still weird. There's still a chair there. What's up, guys? Back to me yet again. Yeah, I guess since I don't have any talking points, we could look back at the bracket. Let's see. So yeah, Level Up Expo, if you guys don't know, this was an event that had a $5,000 pop bonus for Smash 4, $4,000 for singles, $1,000 for doubles. And here at Level Up Expo, this is a non-profit video game anime/technology convention based in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Cashman Center. And you know, they basically cover numerous various gaming platforms, right? Technology, design, anime, incorporating these elements into one huge gaming experience. And this next Level Up Expo, which is here, you know, the one that we're actually attending right here, this is their 4th year so far, and I have to say, from what a lot of the people have been telling me, their 4th year has been one of the biggest ones ever. Big shout out to everybody in the Vegas community actually coming out, showing support to Level Up Expo. We even had a lot of great support from players outside of our region. And speaking of players outside of our region, we have one right next to me right now, the champion of Super Smash Bros. Melee singles, Team Liquid Zone, Nairo. Did I say Melee? Did I really? No! I said Melee!
You messed it up, man. You messed it up.
So in my head, I'm saying Super Smash Brothers for Wii U, but I probably said Melee.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry. I guess I was in that mode where I'm like, all right, you know, Smash 4 just ended, and, you know, Melee's up next, but there's no Melee here.
Yeah, there's
So I got into commentator flowchart mode.
Yep.
Might be. In any event, congratulations for winning Smash 4 Wii U.
Thank you, thank you.
You were a little too stylish for me, man. I have to... Can we talk about how stylish that you've gotten over the course of time? What led to this, man?
I mean, I don't know. I just like playing aggressive. Like, I mean, who wants to watch like a boring match? Like, it's boring.
You're
Or
right.
like it's boring to play. I know it's like, you know, like a strong like tactic, like, you know, like being defensive, like maybe like using Cloud, running away down B a lot and stuff like that. But it's like it's too boring for me, I guess.
Mewtwo King shots.
Yeah,
But
Mewtwo King.
but we're just kidding.
Nah, but,
Shout out to Mewtwo King.
Yeah, so I just like playing like aggressive and stuff. And sometimes like it may be stylish, but for that reason, like, you know, people expect, oh, that's too stylish. Why is he gonna go for it? And then you just go for it and it works.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, you know,
And
it can work.
And here's the crazy thing, right? It's not like this is the first time we've ever seen you play aggressive. In Brawl, you're definitely known for that play style. And in the past, when you were younger and new to the game, people would try to write off your play style as maybe a little too reckless, maybe mindless. But you started getting results with this play style. So it's like they kind of had to put their foot in their mouth after realizing, oh, this guy, he's a nut. But you're losing to this quote-unquote nut. Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, I have to say, man, going into this tournament, who were some of the people that you felt like would be a major threat to you getting that first place finish?
Pretty much like the people I did fight, like Tyrant. Tyrant could beat me. Like, I've never played Tyrant or Void in tournament. This is my first time playing them, but I've visited the house, obviously, like many times. I've played Tyrant probably like for like 2 hours, like each time I'm there. Or not all the time, but like the last time I was there post-patch, yeah, we went even, so, you know, the matches were close too. Even though it was 3-0, it was like whoever got like the next like clean hit won the match. And then versus same for Void, but I haven't played Void too much. I didn't play Void as much as like Tyrant, so I never know what's gonna happen. You know, I mean I watch Void a lot, and he watches me a lot, so like we can only judge off that until we actually play each other and see how it feels like to be in the like one of the players like position now instead of just watching.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
man. I was watching both of you guys play, and I have to say it was really interesting seeing how you were both like adapting as the set was going on. Are there certain things that you feel like, information-wise, since you said you watched a lot of Void, well, first off, before I even get into what you adapted to, what were some of the things you feel like you knew about Void from watching him?
He'll usually try to, or he would go for like up tilts, or like, you know, be careful about up tilt, because
In the middle of a combo.
once he starts that, then he's gonna get a few more hits after that, or at least bouncing fish, but that's like already like 20-something%. So I gotta watch out for that. Like if I see him going like aggressive and then just like stop for like a split second, I'm like, all right, he might be setting up for like an air dodge read, up tilt and stuff like that. And yeah, so I dodged a few up tilts. Some of them he just read like my jump. He also read my jump, so up smashes the first set, and that didn't happen this set. I was like, I was aware. I was like, all right, let me like switch it up. Maybe jump sometimes, but not too close to him, or just like get up attack. And then one time I think game 4, I get up attack, then he messed up because he was expecting like maybe like a jump, so like he like buffered something else. So it ended up working out. And yeah, just like watch out for those combos. I mean, game 3 he like destroyed me. Like I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as he got me on the platform, I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. If I DI away, he was just bouncing fish instead of doing another forward air to bouncing fish. So it's like whichever one, I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah. Speaking of like destroying someone, I remember that match in Winners Finals when you fought Void in Dreamland. That was probably the fastest and most confident I've seen you play. Next to that duck hunt match in the set. That was sick.
Yeah, the duck hunt match, I got like a early up B kill. But like, if I hit it with any other like part of up B, he would have dropped out. Like I hit it with like the last like hitbox one going up to connect it the rest of the hitboxes to hit him.
Okay.
But I was like, I'm gonna go for it. Like if I go for it, maybe if I went for, I don't remember what percent I was, but maybe if I went for the one where I hit with the strong part of boost kick, the start of it, he might die off the top, but I wasn't going for that. I was like, I have to keep up airing him, but like kind of swerve away a little bit so I can like get the up B angle, and then maybe he'll die and see what happens. And then if he doesn't, then I mean percent at least in the stage. But like I saw that he missed a tech when I threw him onto the platform, and that's when I just did like I think up air immediately, and then yeah, continued it.
Do you feel like that was a good decision on his part for going duck hunt, or did he have no other stages to go to?
It might have been no other stages. Maybe it was I banned Lilat and he banned Battlefield.
Okay.
He won on Smashville and FD.
Yeah.
But I think he can go back to FD, but I just finished winning on FD the game before. I won on Dreamland. So yeah, it was Town and City or and he won on Smashville last, so he can't go there. So it was either Town and City or Duck Hunt, and I guess like the chances of me killing him off the top are more likely on Town and City than Duck Hunt. But like I had him like in the perfect position. I like just like if I missed that, I think I did like one up air right before I landed on one of the trees. And if I missed that, or like if I didn't get that, he would have dropped out of that. So I was like, all right, let's go for it and see what happens. Like worst case, he might have killed me if I missed it. If he did jump up air, I probably would have died at that early percent because we were so high up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went for it and yeah, it worked out.
It was really sick plays, man. I enjoyed watching a lot of you guys. I knew Level Up Expo was going to be really fun, but I didn't know you guys were going to like bring the heat with all these sick matches. And not only were the matches sick, we also got to see amazing talent with the cosplayers that were here. You know, so shout outs to the cosplayers that came through. You know, it was really good seeing a lot of the sick talent.
Of course.
Any special shout outs?
To Scat for coming through. Like I had no idea he was coming until I got here. Like I was like, oh, what the hell, he's here.
Right.
But he's here for like Mega Smash Mondays, like 50th, like weekly. So he was already in the area, or like, you know, in SoCal, and Champ brought him here. So shout outs to Champ too, helping with the TOing. Like yesterday it was kind of behind, but then, you know, we were able to finish top 8, but like, you know, that party thing was happening. We didn't want to like play during that. No, that would have been so lame.
That would mess up the players. It would almost be reminiscent of that one time where at Apex 2015 they had like the Salty Sweet and it was like really loud, and then the Smash 4 players were like, it was hard for them to focus on the matches. So we wanted to avoid a situation like that, and it was getting pretty late.
Yeah, and it sucks for Fallen as well. Fallen wasn't here.
His carpool wanted to go ahead.
Yeah, so he had to get 7th. I think he could have, you know, he could have gone farther.
I believe so too.
Yeah, he's very good. A lot of people don't like, they just think like the buzz and that's it. But he's getting there. He's getting to the buzz's level.
Yeah.
Or like, like with Rosalina, he's very smart with Rosalina. He might be better with Luma, like use Luma control than the buzz.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's very good.
All right, cool. Well, if there's another opportunity to come to a Level Up Expo, would you come through?
Oh yeah, definitely. As long as like, the date is fine for me.
All right,
And
cool,
stuff
cool.
like that, yeah.
Glad to hear it, man. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
Congratulations for winning, and keep on being entertaining. Not only in your play
I'll
in
try.
tournament, but also on your stream.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who's here?
Who?
Fox. I'm serious. When I was playing, I saw him walking around.
Really?
Yeah.
I would love to get a picture with a
I
Fox.
I wasn't Fox. Everybody thinks I'm Fox. I'm not Fox. He's walking around. He's chilling.
Yo, you trying to get the synchronized head turn to the right?
Alright.
This is Fox. Yo, man, shout out to you again.
Alright.
Always a pleasure seeing you. And we're going to hang out afterwards.
Of course, man.
Yeah, man.
Alright. Do you want me to find somebody else like Void?
Oh, he's right here.
Oh, never mind.
All right.
Hey, Void.
Deuces. I got you. All right. And we're going to bring on another player real soon. Give me just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. That was Nairo. Please make sure to follow him on Twitter at liquid_Nairo and check out his Twitch channel. Super entertaining. This guy plays Smash and numerous other games. Nairo MK. You guys are probably following him already, but if not, please check it out, man. Really entertaining broadcast. Up next, though, we have our second place finalist right here. Congratulations to 2GG Void for making it thus far in the tournament. How do you feel, my good man? It's a pleasure seeing you here in Las Vegas.
Thank you. Actually, I feel really great.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm not too down about the losses
Okay.
because when it comes to playing like a really good set, it's really hard to be disappointed about losing because like wow, like I played my heart out, I did really good. And like as I'm stepping off the stage, I'm like, wow, that was really good Smash. Like that was great.
It definitely was. Like TK and myself, while we were watching the matches, there's just so much information that we were gathering from the exchanges between you two guys. And I had to ask Nairo from his perspective, what were some of the things that he was expecting, things that he was trying to avoid. And while I was talking to him, one of the things that he was mentioning to me is that, coming into facing you, he knows that, the up tilts are one of the things that he tries to watch out for, because once you get an up tilt, it leads to just a crazy string of combos. And there are times even too where you take a break in your pressure, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, uh-oh, Void's waiting for something. it's probably going to be a setup. I'm going to have to be careful. So there have been a lot of times when Nairo's like, when do I stop? When do I go? When I'm at the edge?
Yeah.
Should I go for those ledge hops? No, because he's up smashing me for it. So maybe I should jump, fade back or something.
Yeah, he's really good at mixing up. Like, it's really hard to read where he's gonna short hop.
Yeah.
Like even though he's short hopping so much, he keeps mixing it up just by moving like ever so slightly, to the point where I think I only tried to do like a running up smash once and I missed, and I was like, that's it, never again.
Yeah.
Like way too hard to catch him on his spacing. It's so good. It was crazy.
Yeah, dude. Overall, I was gonna ask, how did you feel about the winners finals set? You could go from start to finish, any whatever train of thought that you had going into it, like
Well,
before, in the middle, after.
Winners finals going into it, I felt pretty confident.
Yeah.
Well, not like confident in the fact that I would win the set, but confident in the fact that regardless of the result of the set, I would be able to learn enough to where if I fight Nairo again, it would be a better set. Because I've actually never fought a really good Zero Student tournament. This is my very first time. I haven't fought Mars, I haven't fought Anti, and I haven't fought Nairo or Choco.
Okay.
So I knew however the first set went, I had to just take it as a learning experience, try my best to learn as much as I can. If I lose, that's where it gets rough, because it's like, oh, I spent all that time learning just to lose in losers finals.
Yeah.
And of course it would still be a really good experience, but I wouldn't get the run back that I wanted. So majority of winners finals, I was like, I just don't want Nairo to run over me, and I want to use this set to figure out what habits of mine he's punishing so I can mix it up the next time.
Yep. I have to say though, one of the craziest set games in the winners finals. Which one was it where you just completely decimated Nairo? Was it game 4 or 3? I can't remember. But
in grand finals?
No, in winners. Because in winners, you definitely played like, I think it was a Smashville game. Can't quite
I
remember.
don't think it was in winners, because in winners, the game that I won, he SD'd.
He has the okay, yeah, he has the because Nairo mentioned in winners finals you destroyed him, but probably mixing it up with grand
Yeah,
finals.
I think it was grand finals, because
yeah.
grand finals on Smashville game 3. I think it was game 3
Yeah,
because
grand finals we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Smashville, because
Okay.
game 4 was FDN and Duck Hunt.
so yeah, game 3. I think I just got a Smashville combo on him. I was like, oh, that sucks. Like, that's very unfortunate. And then second stock, I actually could have killed him by the same concept, but I did up tilt, and I didn't want to choke, so I just went up tilt bouncing fish, and I was like, okay, this is fine. And then when he recovered, I was like, the whole second set, I was like, you know, Nairo's been doing a lot of ledge drop double jump, and of course I can punish that with up smash. But like we talked about, he was spacing the way he moves during his jumps so well that I didn't want to rely on up smash. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna spike him. And I didn't even like roll to the ledge. I just spaced myself properly, turned around and just dared, and it worked. And I was like, dang, like I was really impressed myself that I actually put it off. It was a nice feeling.
Yeah, that was. I mean, just even hearing the audio cue when you land a spike on someone,
Yeah.
it's super satisfying. You know,
It's very reminiscent of like Brawl, because Brawl there was a lot more audio cues when you just know the other guy's gonna die.
oh yeah.
In this game, it's not as obvious. Instead, you have the visual cue of the black lightning,
Yeah, that's it.
but there's still those moves, like even like Zero Suit up B, like Meta Knight up B. But Meta Knight up B and Zero Suit up B, I don't think it's as loud as Sheik's there.
Yeah, not at all. Sheik's
Maybe
there.
Fox up smash. Fox up smash.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a boom.
Yeah.
With the up smash, but like when you hit with a spike, there's like a
Like a thunderclap.
Yeah,
Just-
like it's like
You're done.
so good. But overall, man, I mean, outside of Nairo, were there any players that you felt like gave you a tough time in the bracket that you'd like to give a shout
Let
out
me
to?
see. Who did I fight in quarters?
Actually,
I fought Calculus in quarters.
Calculus.
So,
Calculus, was he?
He was a Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
So
Yeah.
prior to that match, like I didn't really have my head in as much in the game as I wanted to. So game 1, I was playing really lazy. Game 2, he SD'd and he killed me off the side twice with the fair up E, and I was like, wow, like
I didn't know that was an actual true thing, but it looks like. I mean, I saw 9B do it on the Australian stream yesterday.
yeah,
It's like boom, boom, boom,
it's so
boom,
crazy.
boom. Yeah, nuts.
I've never been on the receiving end of it, and when you're just getting hit, you're like, oh no, no.
You just explode off the side of the screen. Really nuts. Then
But-
after that, you face Scat, actually.
Yeah, so my matches against Scat were actually the matches looked closer than they were. It was one of those, so game 1, I could tell he was playing really nervous, and I got his first stock relatively easily.
Yeah.
But then he brought it all the way back. I was at like 80%, I would dad it up tilt, and I killed him. But even though it was so close, it was still one of those matches where I had control for the most part.
Yeah.
So even though it was close, it wasn't like close in like the mental game. And then game 2 was pretty much the same thing in my opinion, except he wasn't playing nervous from the start.
Okay.
So that was really scary because since the games were like close percentage-wise, it was very easy for me to just lose a game. Like if I just get hit by one wrong move or misspace one move, I die. And then game 3, he went Cloud, and I gimped him at like 60, and
Life of a Cloud.
that's the end of the story.
Yeah, dude. I have to say, I was really impressed with your up throw usage in this tournament. Watching Mr. R's pre-patch Sheik back in the days, he'd only go for up throw whenever the opponents were like a percentage, where if down throw was just not a good option to go for. You have been going for up throws at much earlier percentages than I expected, to the point where there are times where people get caught off guard with the immediate up air, or you'd wait for them to double jump. And
Yeah.
as I see them drift away, you'd catch them with like a bouncing fish or something else. It's a really sick setup.
It's hard. It's very difficult because you have to have like all the variables match up. Like if I up throw, are you gonna do an aerial? If you do an aerial, then you beat my up air, but I can up smash you. But since you're doing an aerial and you're probably gonna fast fall it, are you gonna go left or are you gonna go right? So I already have to guess like 3 correct things in order to get that up smash.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, if you do an aerial, are you a character where the aerial will just clean out beat the up air, or do I have to like delay the up air so I can beat out your aerial? Or if you jump away, are you gonna jump away air dodge, or are you gonna jump away and just do nothing? There's so many situations that make up throw really difficult to use, But I guess for me, I always like. Of course, a lot of players always try to take mental notes. Like, what is this player doing? What does this player keep doing? And I think I'm really good at that in terms of just guessing what option a player is going to do when they get thrown into a certain situation.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like, it's not like real, but the fact that all of these variables can add up to make it real.
Yeah.
So if you make it real, then it's real. But
Void 2016. If you make it real, it's real, ladies and gentlemen.
that's what people told me when I was an up-and-coming player. Because I was like, a lot of the combos I do, they're not completely true. And they're like, but you make them true. Like, if you set up the situation correctly, whether or not it's like a real thing, if you get the right things correct, then it's pretty much real. So I always try to think of that. Like, even if something's not a true combo in training mode, not a true combo if they DI.
Yeah.
Like, against Larry, there's this thing where, of course, a lot of people are starting to DI Sheik's back throw away if she's facing, like, off stage, so that way you go flying off. But if you back throw and you have a bit of room to run, you can back throw dash bouncing fish and you can catch them. And I got Larry with that at like 90, and he was very surprised. And that's not real, but it's real. Like, it worked. So it's very hard to like determine what you really want to do in this game, especially with Sheik after the nerfs.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah. Definitely have to start digging into your bag of tricks, man. It's really scary. Speaking of Larry, how did you feel about facing off against them this tournament?
I was so scared.
Oh.
I was like before our match, I was actually shaking, and like I was talking to Z about it, because usually when I get nervous, I'll talk to people. They're like, yeah, like I'm so nervous, I'm shaking. And the last time I faced Larry was at KawaiCon in Hawaii, and we actually went 1-1 in sets. I reset it on Grand Finals, and then he 3-0'd me. But the 3-0, the first two games were really close. So I thought about it for a while. I was like, am I just going to go Fox? Like, am I just going to go Fox to combat the DK? And then if he goes Fox, I'll just ditto him. But the more I thought about it, the more I wanted to play Sheik. And I was like, I can do this with Sheik.
Yeah.
And I feel like the first set, I was doing a really good job of stopping Larry from playing the way he wanted to. And then the second set actually has a good story. So
let's go.
Game one he went Fox, and he was like, you know what, let's try Lilat. And I was like, oh, Fox on Lilat, like, that's not good. And I just got destroyed by up tilt dash attacks. I didn't even like edge guard him. I was like, wow, this sucks. And going into game two, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go FD. Larry picked Sonic, and I only had one headphone in. And as I'm putting on like the second one, I just hear Nairo go, let's go Void. And that actually like put my head in the game, and it got me to focus a lot more. So it was still hard, like fighting Larry, of course, but I have to give that set win to like Nairo.
Wow,
because Nairo just like cheering is very underrated.
It is, dude.
Like it's such a good tool that spectators can use to help players that they like watching.
Look at that, guys. So if ever you see Void playing, just yell, "Let's go Void, man."
Let's go Void.
It'll go very far. It'll go very far. But yeah, overall, good stuff. Any final closing shout-outs before we move on?
Shout-outs to Nairo for some great sets. Shout-outs to Bear TOing the tournament. Shout-outs to everybody in top 8 for just being great. Yeah, being great players. Shout-outs to all of Vegas Smash Scene. Finally, 2GG for just being a great sponsor. They're actually really amazing. People don't know. Both as a sponsor and as like a tournament host in SoCal.
Oh. And a friend, right?
Yeah, great friends.
Great friend.
But that's a given. Personal life.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, guys. Void doesn't want to seem like a human. Only a Void. I feel you. But yeah, man. Thank you so much, Void. And where can we find you?
My Twitter, twitter.com/2ggvoid. And my Twitch. As soon as I'm like done being sick, I'm gonna start streaming again. But I didn't want to stream and then make my cough worse. But my Twitch is actually GSM Void.
Gotcha.
So yeah, those two places are a great place to find me.
Cool. Hopefully we'll get to see you play, Smash or maybe even some Tactics. I know you like Tactics, right?
Yeah,
Love
great
watching
game,
Void play Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, man. All right.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Again, thank you for your time, man.
No problem.
Congratulations to Void again, making it thus far. And a big pop bonus as well. So a lot of people benefited from this event. Here we have up next the final interview. This is going to be Larry Lur. Up at bat.
What's up, man?
Here we go. One of my most favorite Southern California personalities ever. Every single game that you've played, you always play at a high level, and Smash 4, still keeping it going. And I definitely applaud you for focusing a lot of your attention on the game to make sure that you could still keep up with a lot of these greats. So of course, good stuff on getting far in the tournament, getting 3rd place.
Thank you.
I do know you probably want to get farther than that. A lot of players, whenever you say, hey, good job on getting 3rd or 2nd, they're like, I didn't get 1st. And it's like, my bad. I was just trying to be nice. But
Yeah.
how do you feel about this event so far, man?
It just sucks that you have to play Void twice.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
I was so focused on playing Nairo.
Yeah.
Like, I was really confident that I would actually beat him this weekend.
Oh, crap.
I mean, I may not have, but I felt like I had put in a lot of time and work, like just analyzing some of the stuff he does.
Yeah.
And I felt like I could have done it.
You think Fox versus Zero Samus is a pretty close matchup?
Yeah, I think it's even.
Okay.
But yeah, Void. Well, okay, so the time before this, I had beaten him and like won a tournament over him. It was at KawaiiCon.
KawaiiCon.
Yeah, so that was the last time we played, and I felt like, obviously, like whenever you lose, you like that it sinks in. You don't just hold L's and just like you're like cool with it.
No,
like he was, yeah, he was studying me, so I'm sure he thought about like all the stuff he could have done better, and his like the stuff that he was doing against my Fox. That was the first time I've ever seen him do like a lot of it.
Yeah, especially the back throw running
Bouncing fish. When he did that to me, I'm like, oh, okay, well, esports.
That's exactly how Larry felt, man. Expletive deleted.
Yep.
Damn, it was rough, man. But you still feel like overall Fox versus Sheik, like from the best Fox player, that's how I feel in the planet. You argue if you want, internet, but from the best Fox player on the planet, what would you tell up-and-coming Fox player mains? What tips would you give them in the Sheik matchup, like especially now that Sheik got nerfed?
You just have to be on point with your punishes. Against a character like Sheik, who can punish you just as hard.
Yeah.
If you're not on point with your punishes, the other thing is that unless she like gimps you, you kill earlier than she does.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's true.
If you're on point with your punishes, you could take her from like 0 to like near kill percent, and then after that it's one good read, and that's it. That's her stock. Whereas with her, she may have a lot more guaranteed stuff at 0, especially from grabs.
Yeah.
But it requires her to do a lot more work in terms of killing if she's not edge guarding you. And I feel like that's just something you have to be on point with the Fox. Also neutral, because
yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Neutral is I want to say that Sheik is one of the most difficult characters to fight in neutral, because she has similar options to Fox, but they're better. Yeah. Minus the dash attack, because Fox's dash attack is just ridiculous. It's so good. But if you're on point with that, and perfect pivot up tilt is also really good to do as well. But if you're on point with your neutral and your punish game's good, then you shouldn't have any trouble. Oh, and of course, setting up for like kill confirms.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that separates me from a lot of the other Foxes. It's one, I up air like significantly better than all the other Foxes.
That's
because like I like tell them to do short up air because it's just so good. But
for those that I guess don't understand why short up air is so amazing, would you care to expound a little bit more as to just don't understand?
Yeah. It just comes down to if you space it right, your opponent can't do anything about it. Like they have to air dodge, and then once they air dodge, they're in a vortex. Like they're put in the same situation, because you could short up air to up tilt, and then they're back in that same spot.
Exactly.
And then you short up air again, and if they take the up air, they will take another up air most likely, and if they air dodge again, they're back in the vortex.
Yep, with another up tilt.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of like neutral game now with Sheik, right? When you were saying that Fox has something similar, were you speaking of the short hop back air in comparison to the fair?
I was speaking of how, in terms of they move in neutral, like
Gotcha.
They both do a lot of dash ins and like short hops.
Yes.
And Fox's dash in will usually result in either a dash attack or a nair.
Yep.
Whereas Sheik's will most likely resort in a fair, because it's just such a strong move, or like a dash grab, because she has a really good dash grab as well.
Yeah. Pretty tough character, but regardless, you make it work, man. And I think one of the scariest things is how when you see the opportunities to get that running up smash, you take it. Perfect example, when you're playing Scat, Scat does a really good job of just limiting people's ground options with his projectile zoning. But yet, if he leaves just a slight opening with his shore hop, I would see you dip underneath and kick him straight to the skies.
Yeah. You cannot be afraid to throw out your kill attacks with Fox, because that's just the type of character he is. Like, he's such a glass cannon that you have to take those risks. If you don't, then you're not gonna like abuse the strengths that he has.
Yeah.
Like there's like a lot of times where people would be like, that looks so dumb. Like, why would you even consider that? And honestly, if I didn't do that, what else would I do? Because like so many of his kill confirms, they're very linear and they all require attacks. So sometimes you just have to predict your opponent. Yeah. The other misconception is that like Shield demolishes Fox. It is true that Shield is good versus Fox, but how long can you Shield for?
Let's go. Larry.
Yeah, like it's just
right.
like how long can you Shield for? Like eventually you're gonna have to let go.
Keeps getting small.
And if I predict when you let go, then that's it. I up smash you, or I can run up and up B you, and
that does a lot of shield damage.
It breaks shields. Yeah.
Dude, I like to seeing just your movement options, dashing through your opponent, sometimes even using full jump or shot hop behind them, just to wait and see what they do, right? You try to basically get a reaction out of them and punish, and it's always satisfying when you see someone roll, because then oh man,
that's it.
Get that up smash. But overall, I have to besides, well, here's a question I have for you. Care to talk about how did you feel going into this tournament? Who are some of the players that you had on your radar that you wanted to defeat, that you felt like you wanted to prove to the world? I know Nairo being one of them you already mentioned.
It's pretty much just that.
Just Nairo, right?
Nairo. Yeah.
You were confident against everybody else then?
Because I've beaten everyone else.
Gotcha.
It's not a matter of like trying to beat someone if you've already done it, you know?
Ooh, okay. Understood.
Like obviously they could beat me as well, but I just really wanted to play Nairo and beat him again because, or not again, beat him like this one time.
For the first time, yeah.
Yeah, because similar thing with Ally, like, you know, last week I had beaten him for the first time. And
you're on the up and up, man.
Yeah, and that was just the same thing. I just kind of thought about what I should have done more and then figured it out.
Pretty hype, man. Now well, here's another question I was going to ask. I know your Fox is really strong, but we've been seeing, you know, moments where you'd have to go Donkey Kong. In what instances would you feel like Fox is just not the answer that would make you want to go Donkey Kong?
Sometimes I will go Donkey Kong or another character.
Yeah.
If I feel like the person doesn't know the matchup.
Oh, okay.
Like that was like actually like one of the most important things. If the person doesn't know the matchup, I'm gonna go Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, they'll get demolished. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like so many things he has that people don't like. If you don't know the matchup, you're just gonna get got by. Like tangible hands. He has like ridiculous grab setups.
Yep.
He has a ridiculous down air. Like I think he has the best down air in the game.
Down air.
It's so quick.
Yeah, it does actually come out pretty quick. I remember there was a 2GG where you were facing a Sheik and you spiked him way deep off of the stage. It was one of the most hype moments. Oh man, was that Void?
That was Void. Yeah.
You guys it's always fun watching you guys go back and forth. And even though you may be rivals in the game, you guys are good friends, of course, right?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I see you guys trade tags and stuff.
Yeah, we always talk to each other, give each other advice.
Yeah.
We like pretty much use the same characters. I mean, I don't use Sheik as much, but he uses a lot of Fox, so we'll trade Fox tech, and then like sometimes I'll just trade random Sheik tech that I have. Like, oh, should run an up smash.
Yeah, and you know what? He has been using running up smash himself, right? With Sheik pretty well. But overall, I've been loving seeing how far you're going as a player and how you're progressing. Are there any events that are coming up where we're going to see you?
I'm going to get on my level next weekend.
Ooh, so I will see you there.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
And I'm happy because Void's not going to be there.
Oh,
so I will have to play Void again.
Oh, man, look at that. Unless Void magically appears. But I don't think he'll be able to enter because registration's closed. Leo's in, though.
Yeah.
That's going to be good.
Oh, that's going to be really, really good.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to play him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What a season.
Yeah.
This season of Smash is going to be a good one. Anyway, where can we find you, Larry, since it's getting It's getting to that time where all of us are getting ready to eat.
So I have started streaming more because I'm pretty much almost done with school for the semester.
Welcome back.
So yeah, so you can find me on Twitch. Twitch channel's Larry Lair.
Larry
Twitter is Larry Lair.
Easy. Look at that, man.
Pretty much.
Consistency.
Yeah. Pretty much. If you want to find me, just like search Larry Lair, and I should be on there.
Sick, man. And what can we expect to find on your broadcast, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been doing a lot of viewer battles. I feel like that's just what people like to see. They like to play top players, so I just want to give the people what they want.
Cool. And do they ask for like tips and stuff afterwards?
Yeah, I always
Legit.
I'll give advice. I'll take character requests. Yeah.
Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Well, shout out to Larry and also the Fire and Dice people for bringing you out here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to the FAD team as well. Hope to see you at the. I'm gonna see you next weekend then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be good, man. So follow this guy Larry again at Larry Lair, and also follow him on Twitch. Pleasure seeing you. Can't wait to see more of that Fox. I know I'm never gonna see the Falco again. Sniff.
It might come out. What?
Don't do that to me, Larry.
No.
I'm a Falco lover.
No, there are some rare occasions. Okay, so.
Oh shoot. Okay.
All right. What's up? All right. So. You remember in Losers Finals, right?
Yes.
When I won Game 1 against Void?
Yes.
And I went Sonic on FD?
Yeah, you did go Sonic.
I was thinking about going Falco.
I mean, his grab game is pretty sick.
I like. This is like sometimes in the back of my head, I'm just like, maybe Falco could do it here.
Maybe.
But then like the other person on my shoulder's like, Scope DK.
Scope DK.
Sco Fox. Sco top tier character.
Go top tiers. Yeah, I feel you. One of these days.
Yeah. Some like maybe one day like the person on my right shoulder is just gonna like take over and it'll just shoot out Falco.
You hear that, guys?
No.
One of these days, man. One of these days. We'll see. I mean, the character's not perfect. Yeah, he has some tools. We'll see what happens. Of course, more lab work's gonna need to be done, right?
Yeah.
And get more experience. But yeah, man. Thanks again. That was a really fun interview. And I will see you after I do one more interview.
All right.
Because the Gims is he's trying to drain me, man. No, I'm just playing. We actually have a really good interview coming up. Never had the opportunity to speak to this gentleman, even at tournaments that he's at, like tournaments that we're both at. I never get an opportunity to speak to this gentleman. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Scat from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yep.
Hello, good sir.
Woo. This is the first time I think I ever spoke to you, man. It's pretty sick. Hi, my
Nice
name
to
is
meet
D1.
you.
A pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, D1.
Look at this
I'm
man.
very well aware. You see, we did actually talk, but it was like really, really short. It was when I was unknown and I was just a scrub. It was at Tipped Off, actually.
Tipped Off?
Yeah, I came up to you and I was talking to you about a set from Melee, actually.
Oh.
It was super, super hype. It was when you were playing with Prague and you were commentating. I don't remember who, but somebody was Fox and somebody got up smashed and it was on Dreamland. You said somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh.
I was just like, this was the most hilarious thing ever.
Me and Prague, man, so many beautiful memories. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Super homie. But let's talk about the memories that you've created here at this event. You
Sure.
came here, and I'm like, I know this man mains Mega Man. I love seeing Mega Man, Mega Man mains do work. We saw Kamemushi from Japan do some
Shout out to
crazy
him,
stuff,
like-
right? But, and I've seen you at numerous events, of course. That final round, I've been watching you from afar, and I'm like, man, this guy has a lot of talent. MLG, getting top 8s. You're no stranger to getting top 8s, man.
I've been
And
here today.
Look at that, man. You came through here and you showed out, getting 4th place. Coming into this event, where was your head at?
Honestly,
Yeah.
well, first and foremost,
Yeah.
shout outs to 2GG for getting me out here in the first place. Like the entire time, my head was just on. I'm just blessed to play this. I'm blessed to be able to play play right now on the West Coast because without them, I basically would be back at home in my local Gwinnett Brawl. Shout outs to you guys too. But anyways, my mind was mainly on have fun because here you got flown out for free, literally free. So you have no reason to put pressure on yourself. You came here to learn. So that was my entire goal. Now, obviously, the biggest thing I was worried about coming in was Sheik.
Oh,
Because as you can see, when Tyrant switched, it was a completely different ball game. And then even when I played Void, it's just frustration.
Definitely stressful. That character's neutral game is just
It's
really strong, man.
Yeah, it's frustrating because Mega Man is literally all neutral. He's nothing but neutral. But when you get out neutral by a character with a better neutral, it's just... And it's very rare to say. Like, surprisingly, I think Mega Man actually has top 5 neutral in the game.
Oh,
Easily. Yeah, like, I think like Diddy Kong, he's among the likes of Diddy Kong in terms of neutral, but it's just Sheik. Sheik and only Sheik, I feel, is just, you can't play the game. That one matchup.
Number one in neutral for sure. Here's the question. To expound on Mega Man's neutral, since not too many people understand the character at the level that you do, what would you care to like give us a brief glimpse as to what Mega Man's neutral is made up of? Cool.
Okay, so Mega Man as a character is primarily focused on stage control.
Okay.
That applies to most characters, but even more so Mega Man.
Yeah.
A lot of people come up and ask me, like, what do I do about lemons? Like, they're so stupid and safe. Lemons are only safe if I have the room to jump backwards.
Gotcha.
So literally, if I'm never in the center of the stage, then I will never have a safe lemon being shot. And anytime you push me towards the ledge of the stage, I have to do something risky, or I have to commit to something very, very, very punishable. So most of the game is usually spent chasing Mega Man, because again, he's going to force you to approach. His scamp game is too good. But if you realize that, hey, Mega Man's at the ledge of the stage, he has to do something risky, you can just trade whatever he throws out, because most of his moves don't really do more than 10% or so.
True.
Unless you do something like really, really, really stupid, like I'll get a free up tilt. But other than that, like I have to do something that's gonna be risky, and it's gonna be low reward at high risk. So if you trade at that position, then I pretty much just shut down.
Dude, it almost sounds like you're playing Mega Man when you're fighting these people, you know, just maneuvering around the stage, just tacking on damage until you finally get that opportunity to get the finishing blow.
That's the way you have to play that character, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kamimushi, though. He did show me a couple of new things.
Ooh, sick.
But what I was going to say was just that I get criticized from a Mega Man for just being so pellet heavy, because a lot of people feel like, hey, you could get a better punish game, or you could be a lot more, you could get a lot more reward for doing other options that Mega Man has. Problem is, I think, is that against better players or faster characters, most of Mega Man's higher reward punishes are just too risky to even think about throwing out.
Okay.
So that's kind of what happened with Larry Lair. He figured out that, hey, Scat's kind of just limiting today. He's just not doing anything to keep me out. And I threw out a couple up airs here and there, but he told me, like, you should use more leash shield. Problem with leash shield is you can kind of disrespect that move. Don't let anybody fool you. That move is not it's nowhere near broken. If you feel like it and you're fast enough, you can kind of just dash attack into it with most characters, or you can just, if you're Sheik, you just do this, or just throw needles. Like, your game plan doesn't change. And Fox can kind of just neutral air, dash attack into it anyway, and it's just like, oh, well, I tried. But that's pretty much where his neutral game is going to consist of. His leaf shield is really, really good if you have the time to get it up. Once you get it up, and if you're actually able to block, then it's basically free stage control against every character except Sheik.
Okay. Except Sheik, man.
Yeah, literally walking forward with leash shield is amazing, because at any point, if they challenge you, you just block, and they get hit by leash, and you get a free grab.
That's it.
But most of the time, people, I feel like, just don't realize how to respect Mega Man and some of his tools, or I feel like they respect him too much occasionally.
Yeah, man. I mean, sometimes, I guess, after getting hit by, you know, the pellets or the lemons, right? Sometimes people, once they realize they're taking damage, they start shielding, they'll start freezing up, and letting you take the stage control, right? And take the pace of the match.
Exactly. And I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I was going to say, once that happens, that's when you start exerting your pressure.
Yeah, so that's usually when that happens. This actually happened to Tyrant, I feel like.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Meta Knight versus Mega Man in particular, I don't think is bad. I think, like, pre-patch, I thought it was even.
Okay.
And post-patch, I do think Mega Man wins very slightly. But I feel as if Tyrant just kind of got super frustrated at pellets, and he just didn't back off and play patient.
Yeah.
And then he switched to Sheik, and it started working out again. And he's just like, okay, I can just maul you anyway. I don't have to play patient because Sheik. But eventually, I kind of adjusted to that a little bit. And the problem with that matchup again is that if you realize that, hey, I can just sit back and throw needles. If I'm above 100%, there's nothing I can do about it. I have to block, or I'll just get sent to the edge of the stage. And all my other moves are too slow to do anything.
Yeah.
So I feel as if you have to realize, like, hey, take a moment. Don't just run into pellets constantly. Just breathe. And it's okay if you take a couple pellets, because you're literally only taking 2% every time.
Yeah.
So most characters, they just throw out one forward air or one good nair, and then, hey, you're even. So it's just a matter of just being patient, just realizing that you have time to work with. Like, these pellets aren't going to kill you ever. So just keep that in mind.
Man, I was gonna ask, what actually made you decide to go with Mega Man as a character? Is there a story behind that?
Long story short, there isn't really a real story. More so just I've like grown up with Mega Man my entire life. So I played Mega Man X when I was like 6 or 7, 5 or 6, something like that.
Okay.
And I was just like, Mega Man's in this game.
Right.
And then I think back to the Invitational, the Nintendo Invitational, and I remember Super Fighting Robot.
Dog, when that
I've
happened,
been watching for a while.
I was. That's what I'm saying. That was purely from the heart, man.
Oh yeah, like
for the people.
I just coming into the game, I just knew like even a year before the game was released, he was announced. I was just like, I'm playing this character.
That's it.
This is my home. This is my home. I will go nowhere else. He will always and forever be in my heart. I will play this character permanently. I will never drop him.
I respect that, man.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I will say one thing. You do have a secondary, and what is the story behind you picking up this secondary? Are you a fan of this character as well, or is it to cover bad matchups?
So I'll get that out of the way first. So I do like Final Fantasy VII. I have played the game. I like Cloud as a character, but honestly speaking,
let's go.
Sheik.
Yeah, right?
Sheik.
Yep.
I literally, if you look at the track record for Georgia in the past 8-9 months, top players or the quote-unquote top 3 for Georgia, myself, Reflex, and Fatality, have literally all lost to Sheiks every single time. We get far, and then we meet Mr. R or Void or Vinny, and then we just get pooped on. It's like, oh, this isn't fun.
Yeah.
So originally, I did pick up a Sheik for a while just so that we could learn the matchup, but then Patch Boys, and then we stopped worrying about it. And then I picked up Cloud because I realized, oh wait, Sheik is still really bad for Mega Man. The matchup, we didn't go from 70-30 to even. It went from 70-30 to 69-20. I'm sorry, my math is 69-31.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, yeah, that's okay, cool. So I need another character for this. Cloud, is not the hardest character in the game to play, so I definitely wanted to give him a shot. And I still do like that matchup. I just think I need to grind it out.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that my Mega Man doesn't know the matchup either, but part of it, I do feel as if I don't understand Sheik because we have no Sheiks in Georgia.
True.
And the other part of it is I feel like this matchup is just that bad.
Yeah.
So Cloud was just there to just to see just to experiment basically.
I feel you.
I feel like his neutral game is just it can compete. So you already know. Limit charge. Let me just do this across the stage. If I eat any noodles too, that's fine because I'll get 27% at the end of this.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Giant Sword just kind of poops on Sheik.
True.
But if she gets in your face, then obviously it's not too well. But I do have a third character that's for the long term that I haven't actually. I played in a tournament once.
I feel like everybody has secrets. So
but I think for the long run, it'll be a way better character for the matchup. But for now, I'm just sticking with Cloud because he's easier and he's more comfortable for me.
Cool. So this character is not announced yet, but we will see it at Get On My Level, maybe? Are you going there?
I'm not.
Oh,
sorry.
Sad face. Everyone's going except Void though, so it's
except.
Cool. Yeah.
However,
Rio's going. Okay.
Rio's going. Okay. However, there is another tournament right after called MomoCon that all of you should so totally attend.
Ooh.
It's another $5,000 pop bonus, and it's right in the heart of Georgia. We already have some top names confirmed.
Look at that.
So.
Combo Breaker though, y'all should go to Combo Breaker. Same weekend. VGBootCamp streaming it. Chicago, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do that right. So we gotta push both if we're gonna push it.
I'm not gonna do this on the stream. All right, I'll leave it alone.
Let's
try some on the over. But anyways, I will not be again on my level. The secondary, the true secondary is what I'll call it, will come out eventually. But let's just say it requires a lot of work.
Okay.
And it's not a character that you would normally typically see as a secondary. So.
Sick. All right. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I will say one thing, though. Now that you're on the West Coast, please take advantage of the time you have with all the Sheiks we have here. So many Sheiks. Perfect opportunity for you to level up and get the experience needed.
That was my main purpose for coming here.
Yes.
Tournament, I was hype about, but I was just like, I'm getting flown out to play against Sheiks. Yes, this is all I've wanted for the past 7 months. I don't know why, but every single time I sit down with a top player and they have a Sheik, I'm like, hey, can we play? Can I just get like a 1st to 10 sometime? Like literally, I've told some people like, I don't even want this to be a money match. I will pay you to play a 1st to 10 with me.
That's
with
it,
Sheik.
man. Just don't switch characters because sometimes they'll randomly play like their secondaries.
Right. But supposedly I should get the experience in, so I'm hoping it'll go well. I'm hoping I'll at least learn the matchup and then finally know, hey, is Mega Man, can he do it, or is it just you should get a secondary
Yeah.
for that
Well,
matchup.
I'll say one thing. You know, K9 and Void, they're really nice enough where if you actually request that they play a character so you can actually improve in a matchup, they'll be fine with it because then if you improve in the matchup, they in turn can also improve.
Right.
So it's a mutual thing, right? It's a beautiful.
Yeah, I just hope
beautiful
I get good enough or get on that level or enough on that level to, you know, compete. I feel as if I hit that wall where I think I can consider myself as a high-level player now.
Oh, yeah, for
But
sure.
I feel like I hit that wall of Larry Lur, Void, Nairo, and I'm like, oh, that's another level up there. Oh, okay. So there's some things I got to work on, definitely.
It's definitely beautiful to see you on this journey, though, to keep improving as a player and to never stop.
Oh,
you know, right? Because there's some times where players may get frustrated and they'll just probably go and complain to the rest of the world how, oh, I hate this character, and that's all you'll hear. You won't hear them talk about, let me figure out ways to actually overcome
Exactly.
this. So I like your mindset.
Preach, D1, preach.
It's a mindset that a lot of people should have. And sometimes they start spouting memes like adapt and get good. When we say this with the intent of actually wanting to see you guys improve and not just have a self-defeatist mindset.
Oh, yeah,
That's
definitely.
It. Yeah.
Definitely. Like, as much as it looks like I'm like getting destroyed by Sheik and it's just not fun matchup for me, I do enjoy playing against Sheiks.
Yeah.
I really want to learn the game and I really want to get better.
That's it.
Wherever I can and whenever I can. So like I'm at the point now that I don't think I get frustrated playing the game. I may get flustered because I'm like, oh crap, last hit, last stock, I don't want to die. But I don't ever say, man, F this character, man. I should just pick up Sheik. I should just do a better character. Like, why play Mega Man? It's mid-tier. I'm at the point where I was just like, no, I'm going to grind it out until I can get to that level.
That's it.
I don't care about necessarily being the best with a certain character. I do want to win, but at the same time, I want to do it with Mega Man.
I respect that.
Oh, yeah.
I respect that a lot. All right.
But, you know, getting some assistance shit wouldn't matter. Getting some assistance from another character doesn't hurt.
That's not bad. I mean, dual mains, sometimes you got to do it. You know, there's like 50-something characters in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so in any event, I was going to ask, where can the people find you for, like, if you have a stream or YouTube or even a Twitter?
I do have a Twitter, as you can see below.
There it is. Scat MM.
There we go. Scat MM. There we go. All right, there we go. We're good. So there's my Twitter, Scat MM. I currently do not stream, and I do not have a YouTube. That may change in the future.
Legit.
Very, very soon future, but no promises yet. But that's definitely a possibility in upcoming months. I just got done with school, so I'm out for the summer. I have 3 months to do nothing but Smash, basically.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well, I know that people love to see what you do, and there aren't that many good Mega Mans, so we could possibly learn a lot, and you could breed a whole new army of Mega Men.
I'm trying, man.
That'll be sick.
Like, I was so happy when I saw Kamemushi do what he did in Japan. I was just like, there's somebody else besides me? I have footage to watch other than myself?
That's such a good feeling, man. That's how I felt when I watched the Greninja mains, right? Because there aren't that many, but when they're there, oh my gosh, I just sit there and I'm like replaying videos, pausing, trying to figure out, you know, like the micro spacing and why they made certain decisions.
Oh yeah, I study.
Oh yeah, so good. And
so you're gonna copy paste them just like Mega Man would, right?
Wow. Yo, can they hear you, GimR? Get this guy out of here. Mute his mic. But yeah, man, make sure to follow Scat at ScatMM. In the future, he said he's going to probably look into content creation. But as far as events are concerned, he'll be at a lot of tournaments in the future, especially the big ones that are coming this summer. I guess we're gonna see at CEO, Evo, right?
Right now, I am confirmed for What the Fox and
MomoCon.
Yeah, MomoCon.
I got your back. Let's go.
Appreciate the backup, but I am confirmed for a CEO. Well, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not confirmed CEO, but I might as well be. I'll put it that way.
All right.
Evo is definitely on the horizon. I am confirmed for What the Fox. I'm not sure if many people know about that tournament, though. I don't hear a lot about it.
Yeah, I think enough people know. Last year, a lot of top players came through for Melee.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to be excited to see some Smash 4 representation as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's 10K pop bonus. It's in Tennessee, so I'm definitely confirmed for that.
Memphis?
Not sure. Maybe Memphis.
Well, I know Memphis is the hype. Regardless, Tennessee's cool.
Yeah, Tennessee's cool. SmashCon I am confirmed, so that's another big one.
Okay, no Evo.
Maybe.
Okay, it's a bit expensive to fly out there, and you know, you have to get a roommate too. But yeah, continue.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm hyped. Thank you, 2GG, so much.
Yeah, man. Let me say, are you sponsored? All right, well, we'll see what happens in the future, but I would love to see more Scat at the results that you deserve.
I've definitely tried.
Yeah.
I'm at the point where I just sit down and play level 9 CPU Sheiks. I'm like, hey, this is practice. It's something. I'll take it. But yeah, I definitely enjoy labbing the game out myself. I like working on things in general. Yeah, that's about it.
That's it, man.
That's
Well,
about it.
thank you so much, guys, for tuning in.
It's something. I'll take it. But yeah, I definitely enjoy labbing the game out myself. I like working on things in general. Yeah, that's about it.
That's it, man.
That's
Well,
about it.
thank you so much, guys, for tuning into Level Up Expo. Is there more action coming up afterwards, or are we?
And at 4 p.m. we're gonna start doubles top 8.
Okay.
So about 40 minutes.
So, guys, we're gonna take a 40-minute break. We'll be right back at 4 p.m. Pacific for doubles top 8. Be sure to tune in for the action coming back on twitch.tv/VGBootCamp. We're not switching streams. Keep it locked here.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Have a good one.